Oh yeah, that's why we're here.
Before I trigger Sean.
Alright. So, would somebody like to recap?
We saw some disgusting creatures that were cursed.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I missed that, but fine.
Just doesn't matter.
And then there's a creepy celestial guy. What is very creepy.
Yeah, he told you he was the abbot.
The abbot is the abbot.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't really ask for his name. You're too busy wheezing and questioning your own fucking religion.
But I thought we just said
Cursed.
there were some disgusting
Healed.
creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it called? Yeah, what do you call the amalgamation again? Vishka, was it?
Vasilka.
Vasilka, apologies. Thank you.
That's the name of the thing. It's not the name of one particular one of them.
Yeah.
That was the flesh golem thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
the barely sentient fucking monstrosity that you created. Yep. Fucking hell. Yeah. We also met a woman named Esmeralda in the library. Must have been, yes. What did you tell us about Van Richten again? Yeah, don't go near him, essentially, is what I read to. Just don't fucking look for him. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, she basically told you to fuck off. Don't talk to her.
No.
Don't touch Van Richten. He's mine. I will fix him.
Fucking naive women be like, I can fix him. Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, we what else did we learn? We learned some shit from the books. Actually, I didn't take any of that down because you two learned it.
Also, we found out that there is an evil temple in the mountains that holds
Yes.
unknown knowledge.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pretty decent summary.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly where he's left off.
We left that abbey.
Yeah, he left the abbey, but
I think we were literally like just starting to get down the path. Is when we like.
Yeah, I think we got back into Crest.
Okay, so you guys are basically making your way down the path, and then I believe Loon has an aha moment, and
Yes. Lewin is sort of just going to stop on Kage for a second, stare off into the middle distance. I need to ask Abbott the question. Something just dawned on me.
Alright, go on ahead.
I don't know. I'll back in 2 minutes. I'm just gonna turn and ride back up as fast as I fucking can.
okay.
Yeah. Bless you, bud.
Let's say, for the sake of brevity, you get back up to the gates. You want to go again encounter Otto and Zebrick. after I'm sure a small amount of back and forth, they let you back in,
Mhm.
lead you back towards the abbot's. Zebra announces you.
Yeah.
You're told to come in, and you walk into the dining hall once more. As you walk in, you see now that Basilka is sitting at one of the tables on a chair, with like food in front of her, but is not actually like eating. She's just sitting like hands in her lap, just like staring straight ahead. The abbot approaches you as you walk in all his like 7 foot tall, perfectly symmetrical beautifulness.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I'll like look up at him. Does he say anything before I speak?
Uh, he would, yeah. Welcome back, friend. Have you reconsidered my proposal? Your face is not particularly beautiful. However, I could make it work.
I uh I I just wanted to ask you a question, Abbott, if you would not mind answering.
Of course, you may ask away.
I just point to Vasilka. I look back, I look up at him. Why? You say you want to make Strahd content. Why do you want to
Yes,
make him a partner?
that is the easiest way to grant him contentment.
So I don't understand. Uh, Contentment can be brought about in any number of ways. Art, a poem, a song, a dog, a cat. God, I have seen a man be content by a plant before. You chose specifically a partner for him. There has to be a reason.
Strahd has everything else. He has power. He has land, wealth, arcane knowledge. He could have any pet he desires. The one thing that eludes him is a partner.
What do you mean lose? He's a vampire. That surely he can make a number of thralls, can't he? Servants, and one of them would surely fall in love with him. What do you mean lose?
So far, all his consorts are subpar for him.
He looking for something specific.
I believe so.
Huh. I just like look back at Vasilka again. How much of a personality does she have?
What do you mean,
What does she,
personality?
what does she like? What does she want? What does she desire? What does she strive for?
Everything Strad would require.
I just smile up at him. Good luck with your work, Abbott.
If you would like to ask Strad himself, he is on his way.
What? He's on his way here.
Yes, perhaps today or tomorrow or the day after that. He is coming to see my progress.
I'm sorry. Strad knows about her.
Of course, that is how I fashioned her dimensions to be correct.
Understood. I will confirm.
Would you like to stay and wait with me?
I will ask my compatriots if they would like to stay and wait. Thank you for the offer, kind Abbot. Be well. I just turn and hastily leave.
Okay.
Alright. And if he doesn't stop me, I'm going to hop on back on Kagi and run back down.
Yeah, I'd say you could definitely catch up to the rest of the group before they get to the bottom of the hill.
It's fine.
So yeah, the rest of you just hear the sound of galloping hoofs down the path behind you. Before long, Loon emerges into sight, coming around the corner.
Yes and no. Apparently, he's on the way.
Eh?
Strahd is on his way. Apparently, the abbot gets Strahd to come in and check on his progress every now and again. He'll be here within the next 3 days, he thinks.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
Mhm. Huh.
I mean, for fuck's sake, he only lives like 3 days away in the castle. He's not far.
Yeah, the thing is, he didn't know it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be the day after.
So why are you worrying about it? He could be already here. I mean, we're definitely leaving, but like, he's like, look at the fucking state of the man. He doesn't even have a saddle for that horse.
Oh, fucking. Oh. What? I just, I wanted to ask the abbot why he was making a partner for Strahd. I wanted to know.
It's because Strahd needs a partner in order to be content.
I wanted to ask why specifically a partner.
No,
Of all
because
the
he's got
things,
everything else, doesn't he?
debatably.
I mean, that's what he told me when I had that conversation about.
Yep. Oh, wish I knew that. Fun.
I had a full debate about it with him. He didn't really see my point of view, but you know, you can't really change the mind of an angel. I sort of
Fair.
left him be.
Fair. I wasn't looking to change his mind. I was just looking to find out. That's fine.
I could
Fair
try
enough.
my best, but you know.
Someone beat you in an argument, or at the very least, put you on standstill. That's a new idea.
I mean, it's like trying to convince an angel that he's following the wrong god. Doesn't really.
Or arguing with a dwarf.
I'd say it's actually harder. It's like trying to convince me not to worship Lathander. Just doesn't work.
Horrifying.
It'd be like trying to tell you to not ride that horse bareback. You know, you're not going to stop.
You gave me shit for that. Oh.
What? And now I'm giving you shit for not doing it right. Why don't you get a saddle? Like a civilized human.
At what point? Oh, fuck.
Let's go to one here. Look, this is as many animals as we've seen in this place, and you're telling me they don't have a saddle.
No, I haven't had a chance.
One of them.
Oh.
Well, if you're too busy fucking riding up and down that hill.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna hop off Kagi and I'm just gonna simmer for a while. As you continue down into the fucking town.
You're walking a bit bow-legged there. Maybe you should get a saddle.
Such a cunt, Bob.
As she trots by you in the ram.
You're such a cunt. Even the fucking door.
What do you mean? This is common dwarven banter. Just because you're a pishy lashy elf, you can't take it.
You saved me.
That's the problem with you elves. You don't engage in the recreational pastime we call banter. You don't have banter.
So,
Yeah, so.
for maybe like 10-15 minutes, you guys eventually get to the bottom of the hill and find yourself at the edge of Kresk. What would you like to do?
Look for someone who sells a saddle, please.
Is the mayor still there waiting for us, or is he left to go about something?
You don't see him currently. The only people you do see seem to mostly be like working, doing different things. Like you can see like one guy just is like chopping wood. There's someone else doing a bit of farming. From somewhere you can hear like the ding 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 of a blacksmith.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Try there.
I will do so. Need to
Oh,
find another book.
no, it's a blacksmith loom. You need a leather worker to make a saddle.
I just.
I was talking about arms and armor. You know,
I
the
was
important
going-
things in life.
Kills himself. Oh yeah, that's right.
What's wrong with you? You're sounding a bit hoarse.
Oh, I.
Lettuce? No, there's cabbage. No lettuce.
I would like to see if I could buy a saddle here before we leave. If you want to go to the gate, I will meet you there.
Can't take it anymore, but the man needs a saddle.
Oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck. Go to the gate if that's where you want to go, and go to stop at the blacksmith. If I can't buy one, I'll buy one later if that okay.
What's the chances that him being here in the next 3 days, Fergus, is him being here in the next 10 minutes? But pretty low. I think we've got fairly good luck. Have you died? Well, you slightly have died yet. I think we're doing all right actually, considering we're in like pretty shite place. You know, giant wolves, the root vegetables. Everybody's corrupt. Mostly everybody's evil. There's not really any civilization, and there's an evil vampire overlord trying to kill our friend and kill us. Considering all that, I think we've done all right. Like, I think you can be a little bit proud of yourself that you've made it this far, Fergus.
Okay. I'm going to go buy a saddle. If I can, Reese.
Okay.
Can I attempt to buy a saddle?
I would say roll me an investigation as you
And
kind of basically like walk around and like talk to people and try and find out if there's actually a lever worker here to begin with.
fair. 15.
15. You do in fact get told that there's a lever worker somewhere in the town.
Yes.
Yeah, you get some pretty rudimentary directions. So you follow them as best you can.
Okay.
Before long, you eventually uh, does anyone know what tanning smells like?
Yeah, it smells
Yeah.
like leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually get this like really small, strong smell of like leather in the air, like of tanning, and you come around a corner, kind of, and you see like a house set against the wall of the town, and beside that you see like a whole bunch of those like racks with like skins like stretched over them. As far as you can see, it seems to be mostly like looks like small animal, looks maybe sheep skins. Um, you see like one maybe a cow skin. You're not sure. But nonetheless, you see a guy just currently standing like working like with a knife, like getting some like loose bits of like hanging flesh still to get attached to the lever itself.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry, can I see someone working on as is, or is it or
Yeah, you can see a guy like currently working on it, like
actually
cleaning some
he's
skin
cleaning some.
essentially.
Apologies. Thank you. I'd like to approach. Hello there. Excuse me.
He kind of like turns a little startled as you approach. He kind of like stops what he's doing. He's still like holding a knife in his hand. And,
Hello.
who are you?
I am. Don't worry. I'll be leaving soon. I, can I get the saddle for this horse, please? Does that be possible?
Kind of like looks at you, looks around. Does Dimitri know you're here?
Uh, Dimitri is the burgomaster. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does. He escorted us up to the abbey, which is back from the abbey.
Kind of like wipes the bits of like blood off on his like sleeve with the knife. And a saddle.
Yes. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. My friends are making fun of me for not riding without a saddle. I would like a saddle, please.
It's been a long time since I made one, but under different circumstances, I'm sure I could help. But I don't think we have the material to spare at the moment.
Uh,
If you were to provide me with some fresh skins, then perhaps I could help you out. But
no, we didn't skin any wolves. I'm just trying to think back at a character. We did not skin any wolves. No, I don't. No, we don't know wolf skins. Shit. Uh, that is fair. Okay. Thank you for consideration. We just don't have material. Fuck. All right. Well, thank you for consideration. Do you need a hand with anything? Going to be leaving town, so you hand with anything before I go.
like me personal, like or the time to sell.
I either or. Open offer.
Did Dimitri say anything when he led you to the abbey?
Like anything regarding something?
Any problems?
Think back. I don't recall. No,
No, he didn't mention anything.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't say anything to us specifically. No.
Oh, well, if you're up for a hand, maybe you should talk to Dimitri.
Understood. Thank you very much, my friend. Doesn't date you. Slap out.
Nods, and then goes back to his work.
Yeah. Back to get. Head bowed. I couldn't get the saddle. He doesn't have the material.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Suppose we'll get you on and back in
Lucky.
Valley, won't we?
Yeah. Also asked if he needed a hand with anything, and started acting really weird. Like he didn't. Like, he sort of wanted to say something, but he just told me to talk to Dimitri if he wanted to lend a hand with anything. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
it's something
Fergus
that.
doesn't really want to stay here, so I don't think we're going to be able to help much.
That's fair. That's.
But you can see his knees knocking and everything from here. I mean, I wouldn't pass up the opportunity.
Stop using the S word out loud, you two. Sith.
He's just like,
Oh, what do you mean? She's fine. Nothing wrong with her at all.
that's only because I don't think it really matters where we go. If if Strahd wanted to come and kill you all and take me, he would in a heartbeat. I don't think there's any inns in Valak and Kresk.
I don't think he's going to be staying here overnight. Like, he seems like the type to just, like, fucking teleport. No. think you're daft. Aye.
I think at the very least we're a little bit safer in here than we are outside.
You think you can avoid him if he wanted to find you? Well, you're certainly not making it any harder. Like, he already knows who we are. He already knows where we probably are. He probably just doesn't bother. I never said that. Oh, that we should leave for Valaki. Aye, that's what I said at the start.
Let's not waste a minute. Let's just go.
Mm-hmm. Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Yeah, let's go.
What did you say to me with whippersnapper?
Nothing. 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 Oh, yeah.
I'll fucking report you to the next leather where we find and I'm not getting any saddle made.
Even say, just like hop on Kakian right off.
What would I
Ow.
say?
Ow, 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 ow,
What would I?
ow, ow.
It's easy. Just make people not like you and tell them I've mates with you.
Yeah.
Just,
So you guys are leaving us?
yes, I think we're heading
Yeah.
back to Valaki.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just close all these pages.
Oh. I mean, you never know.
Okay. So, you guys go to like the main gate, which is well the only gate, um, which is still currently closed. You approach and inform the guards you wish to leave. They promptly open the gates, quite happy for you all to get out. Um, so you make your way through the gates, and almost immediately, as soon as the last of you is through it, it shuts behind you. Very good. So, it's probably about early afternoon, so it is. So, you guys know from traveling here that you will definitely not make it to anywhere safe before nightfall. You will have to camp in the woods again.
Sir?
Well, it's not too bad. It's only full of werewolf.
Yep.
So,
Alright. Alright.
Hmm? I mean, that's up to, you know.
so you guys begin making your way westward. So you like head down the path of Valaki, take the leftmost road. Then when it looks up to the right, you can see the road just like extends and just seems to just go into like a sheer wall of mist. So you guys take the left road and head west, or sorry, east, um, towards Valaki. You could probably make it about I'd say you could make it to the sort of just before where you previously you'd crossed over a bridge. That was like the most recent landmark before Kresk was a bridge you crossed over. Um, you could make it to pretty much at that point. So you basically head eastward along this road, and eventually come to a bridge crossing a river. From which previously you were able to like look down the river and be able to see the tower on the lake, like way down. But as you like get close to the bridge, it hits nightfall, and that's as far as you can get before. Well, that's as far as you get when it turns to night. So up to you if you'd like to continue nonetheless, or can't.
No, we can do it.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yep.
I think.
Take a rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Take my latrine. So. I have a shovel. I have a shovel. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm the only one here that apparently shits in the woods. I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't get fucking sepsis is what I don't get.
He's French.
Because
He does it
everybody
anyway.
was shit in the woods, and that's just part of D&D that we don't need to roleplay.
Yep.
I'm glad you've decided to roleplay digging the latrine, Sean. But
I just dug the latrine. You boys fucking dragged it out of me.
Nope.
Okay. So, do you guys light a fire or anything?
Yeah, I'd light a fire.
Okay, light a fire.
Some of my rations.
Maybe warm up some rations. Any of you have some food. Yeah, and then you can
So do we watch?
have a set of watch. Yeah.
I think
I'll take,
I'll go first if nobody else might.
I'll take second.
Okay. So. Okay. So, the rest of you, well, yeah, everyone bar Bray. You go to your respective, be it bedrolls or tents or wherever it is you're sleeping. All bunk down for the night. It's a bit colder tonight than it was the previous nights. There's like a little bit of like mist, kind of just like creeping along the forest floor. As you guys are all settling down, Bray, your watch begins. Please roll a perception check for me. So where are my dice? Oh, there. I hope you enjoyed that view of my crotch.
Of course I did.
Sure, you did. Okay. Ray, you're sitting there, you're having your watch. Maybe about 2 hours, 2.5 hours into that watch, you could swear that like somewhere at like potentially miles away, you could swear you hear the sound of like a wolf howl, but it's like so quiet, like to the point you almost doubted yourself of whether or not you heard it. Had you been camping in like normal countrysides where werewolves and wolves aren't a constant threat, you would have been like, nah, I'm imagining things. But just given where you are and what happened the previous night, yeah, you're fairly confident you definitely heard a wolf howl.
We don't
Hard to
need
tell what
this again.
like where roughly, but definitely very, very far away.
Okay. She still just sets up. Her hammer close by. She's attentive watch in case it keeps an ear out.
Mm. Yeah. The rest of your watch passes without much incident. You don't hear any other howls during that time. You don't. I think it's perhaps time to wake your boy Lewin.
Go. Poke Lewin. Lewin? You're down to keep watch. Heard of the wolf like 2 hours ago, but nothing since. seem like far away.
Okay, I'll keep it out. Okay.
Crawl inside the tent.
Alright. Get a few meters away from everyone. Like, just a few meters away enough. Start getting my armor on. Once it's on, get my stump. And watch. Spear out.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
After like an hour of like nothing, I'll probably just like take off my boots and just like start maintaining them. It's probably yeah.
okay. Roll a perception check.
Can I do Jerry? Skills, perception.
Okay. So, you don't see it until it's right.
It's Strahd. Yeah.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, right?
Give it to him!
You got an arrow sticking out of your neck. Oh, must have been the wind.
Okay, Reese.
Lud doesn't actually perceive that he's dead until the next one.
Oh, you damn it! God damn it! So,
So, about an hour passes within into your watch. It's maybe what, like 2 a.m. or so. You're maintaining your boots, and then you pretty sure you hear the sound of like something like moving through bushes and trees, like the kind of like the crashing of something moving quickly through underbrush and trees and bushes and whatnot. It sounds like it's coming towards you, roughly.
on foot.
It's acting.
He is acting.
On foot.
You're like slamming your boots on as quick as you can,
Uh-huh.
and just when you're like you get ready, you finish, you stand up. Like the sound of the crashing like gets like it's so close. You could swear it must be like just outside of your visual range, and then it seems to stop, and there's like silence as like you're like peering into the woods. And does Luna have dark vision? I can't remember. Half elf.
Indeed, yes.
Ah, okay. With your like dark vision in that beautiful black and white,
Mm-hmm.
you can see maybe 30, 40 feet into the trees.
Mhm.
Some sort of like a shape, something like looking towards you. You can see a pair of like yellow eyes, just like looking. And it kind of like, see the head like kind of raises up a little bit. See the very definitive like canine looking features. And then it like ducks out of sight. And then there's like a moment. A few seconds pass. And then you just hear, Lua? Is that you?
It's
And then right from behind the tree emerges the last person you'd expect to see.
fuck off. Shut the fuck up. Fuck off. Bullshit. Okay. Right.
As you see standing before you in the last clothes you've seen her in, tattered and shredded, the hair matted,
Yeah.
is a certain young woman.
Fuck.
I believe by the name of Vivian.
Yeah.
As she moves tentatively towards you.
Like just the slightest sound of like the spear scraping off the shield as his arms just go slack, and he's just what the fuck? Uh, No,
She
no,
like
no.
moves closer,
Ha-
maybe about 20 feet away. I see like a hand kind of go like goes to her mouth, kind of thing. You see like tears in her eyes.
So like drop the spear. I just move a bit closer. How? How are you here? How did you find me? What? Ha-
How did you find I?
I. Uh, I genuinely was not expecting to see you again at this point. How?
Not I, you.
It's like
As she kind of
move
like
closer.
also moves closer.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's it's so good to see you again.
You too. I just like. Can I like how when we is she within arm's length, arm's reach?
She's maybe like 10 feet away.
Okay, you closer. Sorry, but I've encountered enough things in this place to be a bit cautious. How did you survive out here?
She like looks at you, kind of like bows her head a little bit. Shortly after the beast took me, they they turned me into one of their own. I'm a monster, Lowen.
You're not. This. You can't be serious. No, No, no.
You see like tears welling in her eyes. It
I
is
move close, and I like just gently just shove her shoulder, just not enough to like push her down, but just enough to like put some pressure.
okay. You do so.
This is actually happening.
Her like hand goes to like yours. She's like, yes, I'm really here, but listen, I can't stay. They and then you like see like her ear kind of like twitch as she like turns around. Oh God, they're still following me. And then
Oh,
she turns and like bolts into the woods.
what the fuck?
As
Fuck?
maybe within a mile or two, you hear a
Yeah.
very definitive wolf howl.
See him just like fall to his knees, just staring off into like the distance, just what?
And as she's like running maybe like 20, 40 feet away now, she like turn back once more and like looks at you. I'll find you again.
Find you too.
You
I'll
watch
find
as she essentially like just kind of like kind of leaps into the air, and you just watch as she just transforms into a werewolf and just continues to like bound and crash through the trees and brush.
Fergus was right. I'm in hell. And for the next 2 hours, he's just going to be sitting there on his knees, staring off into the woods. You know what, Reese? Fair fucks to you. I wasn't expecting that to go like that. Fuck. Well, when the time's up, just feel like go over to Fergus, just shove him, like shove his shoulder. Huh. He just sits down and just staring into the woods. No, 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 nothing at all. Sure. Fuck, go for it. You probably get that he's probably like got spooked by something and he's just a bit shaken. Probably. Yeah. Thanks.
Roll me a perception.
Accidentally kills the wife from the house. Just like kills her and goes like, huh?
Look, I killed a monster.
Yeah.
Okay. Because as you're sitting keeping watch, maybe 20 minutes, 40 minutes into your watch, you hear like a twig snap somewhere nearby. You hear definitely the sound of something rustling. And more notably, you hear the sound of something like sniffing, like in the air. And you hear like a soft growl, followed by the sound of like something running through the underbrush and bushes, like away from you again. As if something came like near the camp, kind of like sniffed the air, and then just like took off. Okay. Okay. Aside from that, you hear one or two wolf howls in the far distance, maybe miles away. You're not sure. Aside from that, your watch passes without incident. At roughly 5 a.m. or so, you see the sky turns from black to a dark gray, and then slowly gets brighter and brighter until it reaches that dismal Barovia day color. And with the morning comes a little sprinkling of rain as it begins to like spit a little bit. Right, giving away your what? Oh, tent. Okay. Can you move your phone, by the way? Okay. Yeah. You think, but if anybody, anyone who doesn't wake up naturally come down, you would wake them up, I suppose.
Oh, with a good sleep. Oh, I was the watch, Fergus. You spot anything interesting? Werewolves or wolves or they didn't attack us again then. Seems they're learning. I mean, I suppose. Probably. I mean, they're intelligent enough not to attack us again, so oh, well, I'll see your point in that one. Mostly not awake yet. What do you mean? Eh? Oh, the reason you should have breakfast then.
Just like you'll see his head like poke out the hole. Somebody say breakfast.
Yes,
Look.
breakfast, Lou.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
No, no. Breakfast.
No, breakfast. Breakfast.
Close enough.
Thank you.
I swear, someday you folk will learn to speak proper common.
No, not that thing.
Yeah, I'm fine. I had a very good stay.
Yeah, good.
I'm good too. Thanks for asking.
Gina.
Don't worry, Fergus will talk to you again once he's healed. It's okay.
Once he's
Do you
learned
require
properly.
aid?
Oh, he got struck by lightning the other day, didn't he? His memory's a bit.
Oh, I see. Kind of like touches where it was, where it's just like completely fine skin. It's still, I. It's like I have a phantom pain. I feel like it should hurt, but thanks to Bree, I feel nothing. So I
He
think
does
it's
that
okay.
sometimes. Does that sometimes. It's the old mental.
Yeah.
Still thinks you're hurt.
Aha. Yeah, I'm not used to being healed by magic.
That's fair. It's not very common. Unless
Yeah,
you're
definitely not
rich,
in
in which
Barovia.
case it is pretty common. But like, how many folk are rich?
Not many around here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Head on.
Eat your breakfast, and then you can make your way. Still like sweating a little bit. As you guys break camp and move across the bridge, uh, the rain begins to rain a little bit harder. You have to definitely pull a cloak around yourself a bit more. Try and protect you from it. But one of them days. So you guys cross over the bridge and very quickly come to a road to your right that leads back to the Wizards of Wine and Yesterhill. You pass on by that, continually heading east, before eventually you get to another road leading off to the right. Uh, that's you're pretty sure heads south. You're not sure where that road leads, having not traveled it before. Um, so if you wish, you can continue traveling to Kresk. Or sorry, Valaki. I'm afraid not. Traveling with you lot is the furthest west I've ever been. I never went further than Valaki before, so yeah, I'm not sure.
That's fair. We need to refill on some wine anyway.
Yeah, a drink would be lovely.
Did you want to say indubitably and definitely, so it became indefinitely? Fergus? It's not what you said. It's not what you said.
Okay, so uh, shortly after that road, you eventually come to the road that you would have used when you came from the tower. It's this little, like, definitely much less traveled roads that leads kind of northward. The main road you're currently on kind of curves down to the southeast a little bit, so you can choose whether to continue on the main road or use the side road again.
Sure, we'll just stick to the main road this time.
Mm-hmm. That sounds fine.
Okay. Sticking the main roads, kind of curves down in like a southeast kind of direction. Maybe another 2 or maybe 3 hours down that road, you come across another road leading directly south. Again, unsure where it could lead.
Well, the road south must be something down that way. Do they have maps? Doesn't seem like anybody travels too far except the Jibbos.
I'm sure someone has a map somewhere.
Can't remember their name. The Gypsies, whatever they're called.
The Stanny.
The Stanley. Okay, I'm sure they'll have a Stanley meet them, but fuck, they'd charge you a while lot for one. We don't really have any money right now, so
For lack
that's
of it.
true. True. You can ask him. But I'm not sure it'll be too pleased since we missed the last party he was having, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it will. Oh wait, I can't lie. No, it's pretty shite actually. And it sounds shite, so introducing wine is just gonna numb people to it, because it's shite. That doesn't mean it's good. No, I'm pretty sure. No, I mean the party's not the wine. The wine's great. Don't know what. I'm not complaining about the wine. No, I'm complaining about the parties. No, they're totally dog shit. I mean, they'll never be as good as a good Dwarven Gold party, but that's the point. If I talk to the Baron, I'm gonna go tell him to go fuck himself. So probably not a good plan. Well, it might be a good plan. I mean, I do want to tell the Baron to go fuck himself. So I'm not worried about you living after that. I'm worried about me killing him. No, not really, because then I'd have to kill the other noble too, because she's obviously corrupt. And then where does it end? All the nobles dead, and then the people controlling the town like it should. That's where it ends. Hmm? This is why you don't let me talk to nobles. Yep. It's a known flaw. I don't like them.
Okay. As you guys are making your way, that like roads goes like southeast and then begins to like curve around and head like in more like northeast direction. Um, After a couple of hours, you get to the crossroads where previously you'd found like a signpost and like it was broken in half and stuck it back on the right way. Um, I believe it's pointed, yeah, like northeast to Valaki, like southwest to Kresk. So it had. So from here, you know that Valaki's probably another 3 or 4 hour journey. However, you're about 1 hour from sunset, so it's up to you if you want to camp again or just push through into the night a little bit.
I think we should just push through and go sleep in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Slightly.
I just want to sleep in a bed. And we're not too far away. Sure, what's the difference from sitting about during the night and walking about during the night?
Yeah. So you guys continue on.
Oh.
What the fuck is this?
Wait, no, this is Sabrina. What?
Wait, I thought I put something on and
What
then
did
it
you-
did not work and then it did not. Never mind it.
What did you put on?
Alex Jones runs as an indie folk
That's for
song.
me. That's Nathan.
Oh.
That's for
Oh,
Wait, no, that was Paul.
That's Paul. Oh yeah, I put on something for when Sean meets his wife and then.
Oh,
and
thanks,
then
Sabrina.
Oh,
Bad timing, so can you skip it?
Oh, thanks.
That's that's a coincidence because freaking Celine Dion is white, so there's no that's instrumental.
Oh.
We can't, so skip it. Because Sean met his wife like a lifetime ago.
Yep. Alex Jones, Paul, you cunt.
I forgot I queued that like an hour ago.
God.
Yeah, because I was like, I put that thingy on and I was like, wait a minute. This whatever it's playing right now is gonna play for a whole hour, and then the next thing will play. So by the time we get
Just
to
tell
it,
me to skip it, I'll skip it. Fine.
I did not know. I thought it was very simple to use, but turns out no. Oh well. Okay, next time.
Maybe it is.
But I also didn't think that Sean would get to meet that lady for like a second, so that would be much longer.
I didn't expect to meet her fucking for another like fucking 4 sessions, if that. Like fucking hell. Instead, Reese just deals a fucking nat 20 for fucking emotional damage. Dick. I needed that.
Well, I had to throw something in after all the grass content was skipped.
Oh fuck.
So, another hour after the signpost, you guys get to the bridge that you know is just outside Valaki. Well, just outside by like 2 or so hours. Around that point is when it sun fully sets and is now like dark. It is night. Um, so those of you who don't have dark vision, it'll be slow going unless you decide to light some torches or lanterns. Okay. Okay. So you make some light. So for the humans in the party, it's you can actually see where your feet are going, so you can walk quite easily. Um, the ground's fairly. Oh, so yeah. It rained most of the day. Just so you know.
Freshwater.
So the the road's fairly like muddy. Um, you can actually see like there seems to be like wagon tracks that have come through recently. Uh, Presumably, perhaps the wine shipments that you sent ahead of you. Um, but nonetheless, continue walking into the night, and about 2 hours or so later, you can make out the a bit of light and the walls, like kind of like silhouetted in the dark of Valaki. You can see like guards patrolling the walls with torches. As you approach, you're obviously, I mean, easily spotted just the torches you have, but you make your way, and before long you hear like a halt, like sounding out from the wall.
I'm tired, Sin.
Who goes there?
It's a Brie Brittle Barrel and our friends. We brought you your wine.
There's like a pause. You're maybe like 30, 40 feet away. You can't really see who called out, but after like a moment, uh, approach the gate.
Approach the gate.
Mm-hmm.
You all make your way forward. It's just a big like iron portcullis. Standing over the side of that is a pair of guards. Both of them have like pikes. One's holding a torch and kind of like it's like squinting at each of you. I think this is a lot that were through the other day. I think you're right. All right,
They recognize
I'll
us.
just
August,
talk
they
to
recognize
themselves. And then after a moment, they're like, "All right, open the gate," and the portcullis raises.
Perfect. Just go find a
And
bed.
you guys find yourself inside Valaki.
So it's nighttime, Mace, yeah?
Yes, it's probably about like 10 o'clock at night.
Sorry.
So the streets are fairly empty.
Blue water in?
Of course. Where else?
Blue water in. Let's go.
Okay, you make your way through the town. As you go through, you see there's like a lot of decorations, presumably left over from the Festival of Blazing Sun. There's a lot of like these like wicker like suns made of like wicker and twigs and stuff, just like hanging from porches and hanging from like roofs and stuff, just like all over the place. Um,
Oh yeah, the festival that we missed.
yeah. So, guys, make your way to the Blue Water Inn. As you approach, see like the lights are on and stuff. You can hear a lot of voices and like a lot of almost sounds like laughter. Like sounds very merry inside it. So it does as you approach.
You expect a
You
lot.
walk in.
What did you say?
Uh,
Heroes welcome. Heroes welcome. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Yeah, walk in, Reese.
you make your way in, and yeah, find the tavern full, to the point where there's no available seats, and a fair number of people are actually just standing. As yeah, it's a very joyous atmosphere. Um, Clearly, your wine shipment arrived. As standing near the bar, you see both um, Adrian and the younger brother Elvir, both standing chatting with Erwin, all holding a pint of wine, um, just having a laugh. As you like walk in, Adrian sees you all, points, and welcome, welcome, on in.
Give him a wave.
And he's like kind of like gestures around, like good people. These are the ones responsible for your wine delivery. As everybody like turns and there's like quite a few cheers and like a lot of clapping and yeah, it's like being treated quite well. It's quite a nice change of pace.
Just raise Fergus's arm up. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
As each of you has a cup of wine like thrust into your hand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, spend the night mingling so you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If anyone wants to inquire about rooms, there is two available.
Yes, I'd like to get a room.
Take them both.
Yeah, basically the same rooms as last time. So
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Uh, at some point during all the partying, Reese, would I be able to whisper in the ears of Len and Fergus, please stay up after everyone goes to bed, please? Or come down later?
You could tell me in Elvish.
Thank you. Once I whisper that in both your ears, at some point during all the revelry, walk away and just go back to partying. Till later.
okay, yeah. Unless anybody wants to do anything in particular, it'll just be a standard night of like drinking, everybody making merry. At some point, somebody would start playing an instrument, singing a song, kind of thing. And as the night continues, people would slowly kind of peter out. Um, Erwin and Danica would thank all of you personally for bringing the wine and saving their business, essentially. Um, as would Adrian and Elvira once more thank you all before they would retire for the evening. And as it all winds down, uh, you would pretty much find yourselves being the last patrons downstairs, unless everybody specifically wants to go to bed. Irina's currently asleep at the bar.
I'm going to stay down here and just nurse this for a while. Carry Armina upstairs once I'm done. How does that sound?
Yeah, all right. I'm going to bed. Getting the early night.
See you tomorrow.
We've got a coffin maker to find tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Good.
All right. Oh, I
Good.
always do.
Bree, you head up to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's just Blue and Land Fergus downstairs, and Irina asleep at the bar. The bar.
Do Len and Fergus know that Lewin has spoken to a school?
Well, you would see each other sitting there, so I imagine you're probably just looking at each other and looking at Lewin and kind of like waiting for something to happen, I guess.
Just
Okay.
side eye, making sure Bree has left the room, hearing a door close. I'm putting glass on
Yeah.
the table. What do you two know about curing werewolves?
Um,
Yes, you did. I believe you found a tome that talked about lycanthropy generally, not werewolves specifically, but you presume that it's like doesn't really matter what kind of lycanthropy it is.
a little bit.
Probably. It went into great detail about the best way to cure them is to kill them.
There was the mention about silver.
You can't just
Yeah,
say that they didn't find anything in that book, Reese. That's absolutely fine.
I remember.
Sure.
And some magic or something.
Mhm.
But nothing. Nothing.
Actually, yeah, you would have read like it's possible through very powerful magic, but it didn't like specify really.
Mhm. But a full werewolf, proper one, one's able to shapeshift and everything, that wants to turn on. Sure. Hypothetical. Surely hypothetical. He's not wearing armor, so he just pulls his
What
shirt like collar.
sheep?
What was that? What was that armor? Sorry.
What do you mean sheep?
Not not that she. pointing at Irina. Mm-hmm. Remember why I came here in this first place? Was I began running around like a fool. She's here. And she's been turned into one of those things. I look at then my Vivian.
Did you touch her?
No. But
I'm sorry. Are you sure she's real, not an illusion?
oh, I poked her. I poked her in the shoulder. She's real. I saw her change with my own eyes.
Oh,
And I think you two can possibly guess why I'm saying this now. Just the three of us. I did. Mm-hmm. She recognized me. She knows exactly what is happening. She said she'll find me again. Mm-hmm. I don't know that word, but okay. I'm don't know, but continue.
what the heck is happening?
Mm-hmm. 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 Please explain.
Is it possible that she's just being held
No.
by?
Well, from what I gathered, she is free, inverted commas, but she is being chased after by another group of werewolves, from what I could tell. I don't know what that means, I don't know what that implies, but I was right on the money. The Beast of Mardon, as I called it, that, or I'm beginning to believe a werewolf that was trafficked by the caravanners. I've lost the word. This wine has hit me. Um,
Uh-huh. You definitely would have read that, like, they're not inherently evil, and they don't become mindless beasts. But it does seem that when in um, so you would have read that lycanthropes can generally take on like two forms aside from their original state. They take on a hybrid form, which is like the bipedal werewolf, if it's wolves we're talking about. But they can also turn into a full change like wolf. When in either of those states, it's generally believed that they are much more bestial than their like native state, but not impossible to like reason with or negotiate with. They're not like savages.
like to elucidate you to the fact of why my problem is just as bad. Point up to the top of the stairs.
I don't think so either. I'm sure she'll understand your situation.
Ah!
But that
Look at him! Look at him! The cunt! Fucking goddammit. The shit-eating grin! Fuck you, Paul. Sorry.
but that said,
Yes.
look, you have to understand that you do have a very serious problem on your hands. Because
I am bringing this to you two because you two are the learned ones.
not that learned, but yeah.
Yes, you are. You're both very smart. Smarter than I will ever be. So for the simple fact, I need you two to help me. Do whatever you can. Research whatever you need to research. I will fund whatever I need to fund. But I need you two to help me.
Lewin,
Is this... Mm?
I will help you in any way that I can. But bear in mind that if this is conventional lycanthropy and we are currently in possibly another real world with real implications of what happens in here, then which have lasting effects, then there's a good chance that she will be this way even if we get out of here. But if this entire world is a lie to begin with, there's a good chance that this whole thing can be reversed by just leaving. So that would be our best bet.
As you guys are like sitting discussing this,
Uh-huh.
you just hear a. You could try Wolfsbane as you like turn and just see like Irina like just sitting at the bar like listening to the conversation.
What?
Hi.
She like rubs her eye and like, yeah, it's I hear it's oh wait, to lift the curse of werewolves, Wolfsbane, or what's it called also? Belladonna.
Find it?
Yes, you the I believe the cursed one ingests it during the full moon, um, falls into a death-like state, and if they wake up, they're cured.
And
What
if
do
they
you mean
don't?
if they wake up?
Apparently, sometimes they don't.
Lewin, do you have any way of contacting her?
No. No. I didn't know she was still alive until last night. Coming to terms with the idea that I wasn't going to see her again. It's like, oh, Lewin, your best friend since you were a child, the one who kept you sane. She's a monster now. Was a bit
Unless we change her situation, unless we turn her back, then she's no longer a monster. You'll have to be embarrassed from your friends.
Turn to Arena. Wolfsbane. Is it relatively available or does it grow somewhere specific in this land?
I don't think it's anywhere specific. I remember my father teaching me about it when we would take walks in the forest, and he would point it out to me and tell me these stories. I can't say for certain that it works though, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the only method I've heard of.
Perhaps I could ask around and see if we might be able
Well,
to find some
well,
nearby.
I do know one thing. The Baron has a big library, does he not?
He does.
I'm going to get you two into that library one way or the other. Right?
Oh.
And failing that, I will break down Strahd's doors of his castle myself, and I will take every single book that he has on the topic. Well, that's what I will go to.
I don't know if love will work that well.
Fucking Paul. Paul's
Love will protect you from fangs and claws.
God.
Welcome.
Needs to get inspiration.
Okay.
Well,
So,
now you two.
fine, leave it to us, and we will try to find
I'm not-
find a way.
I'm
for
not
this.
saying abandon what you two want to get out of this. Just please keep me in mind. Please.
Hey, I'm currently without a project, so I'm happy enough to take it up. And this is why we came here in the first place. So let's work towards that. It's nice to be able to do that.
Everyone's just gonna like stand up, like pat you on the shoulder, and it's like, I'm glad to be of a project to you. Continue up to his room. Have a good night, you three.
Good night. Yeah. I mean, actually, this is so funny, right? You get so many long rests at a time when you don't really need it, and then when you really, really need it, you can't.
Yeah. Just wait till we're in a
Doesn't-
fucking dungeon. You're gonna eat those words, basically.
Curse is like maybe the curse of Strahd.
I mean, yeah, that's the real first,
Cool.
right? None of the pieces.
So, Lynn
Yes.
has the beds.
Thank you, boys. Yep.
Fergus and Len, you had the bed as well.
Yeah.
Irene will follow you up as well.
Lan and Irene are just gonna stay up.
So,
Yeah, she just goes to sleep on the floor, so she does. She just puts her bedroll down. And...
she's like, "No, my friend just gonna-"
No, there only has 2 rooms, and they've got 2 beds each.
Wait, why are you in our room? Wouldn't you be in the room? Oh wait, Bree's a girl.
Rita.
Yeah, I mean, if you like, if you offer your bed in routes to the bedrooms, then yeah, she'll accept and sleep in the bed then. If,
Lewin's just gonna like sit upright and just like, come on, Fergus. Ah.
there's single beds. You could like,
Oh yeah.
it's like single bed.
Nathan, you're asking questions about something that doesn't even matter.
Why do you bring this up every time?
There would not be enough room for you to
Maybe
sleep on your
you
back
should
beside
sleep
Lewin.
on the floor, Fergus.
First it's
Lewin?
the horseback.
Well, Lewin sleeps on his
Ready?
side, so it's okay.
Lewin can spoon, but you can't. Oh, maybe that'll work. You know, Lewin can spoon Fergus. He sleeps on his side. Like, he can spoon him.
God.
It's fine.
I'm just
So you
practicing.
guys sleep in some arrangement. Doesn't matter how.
Yeah.
Bonus info, so
Unless
it doesn't really matter.
you all can awake the next morning with your limbs intact and your throats not bitten. And
Nice for a change.
yeah, you'll come to Bree and Len in your room, Fergus, what's your name, Lewin, and Arena in the other. All wake up and can make your way downstairs for some breakfast.
There's nothing nicer than a nice breakfast. Hope you lot didn't step too long now. Don't want to be any hangovers this morning.
No. Absolutely fine.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, you're fine.
I
Photoshop
don't
a toilet
suppose.
on the wife's face. Werewolf edition.
You'll make your way downstairs, sit down at a table. Maybe like 10, 15 minutes after you come down. There's no sign of anyone, but eventually Erwin comes downstairs himself. Um, Sorry, I slept in a bit today.
Okay,
I'll fix you up some
right.
breakfast right away.
I know, right. Elrond, do you where the Undertaker would be this time? The coffin maker?
He's like, makes his way downstairs, and he's like, it's a bit morbid conversation for so early in the morning, but
Okay, I'm
aye,
sure
it's
you
just
all the best.
he like proceeds to like give directions. Give me a second. Bup, 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 bup. Bup, 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 bup. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, yeah, he gives directions and says, "Hi, Hendrik Vandervoort is the name of our
Hendrik
local coffin maker."
Vander. Very good. I must go pay Hendrik a visit.
He kind of like he like everybody looks at you all like, "Did something happen? Someone?"
Fuck no, but it's about to.
Okay.
How do you like Hendrik? Is he a good man?
He keeps to himself. He's quiet, reserved.
Does he have many
Always,
dealings with the church?
not to my knowledge. Aside from obviously making coffins for those to be buried, but
Interesting. Well, maybe he's completely innocent. But don't worry, I'll find out for sure, and then we'll get to the bottom of all this.
I don't really know what's going on, but I'm getting the feeling that it's probably for the best that I don't. So
It would
I'm just gonna go
probably
make
be
some
for the
breakfast.
best. That'll do. Breakfast would do.
He like heads off into the kitchen.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe 10, 15 minutes later, he'd come out with some bowls of like a nice porridge with some like bits of bread.
Where did the oats come
Lovely.
from? And the milled flour?
He asked.
No. I'm just gonna assume it's a plot hole.
What do you mean a plot hole?
There's no oats in Barovia.
There is.
There's no bread in
It's
Barovia.
wood
It's
porridge.
I,
Rita.
I described how as you approach Valaki, it's surrounded by farmland.
there.
Yes, there are crops. They're just like really shit. It takes like 3 times as many from like one yield to make like wait,
They're just bad.
that yeah, I don't know farming. Yes.
Okay. Probably because all the water is full of dead bodies. Maybe
Actually that would probably help quite well.
Um,
So, you guys have your breakfast.
I just go
Mhm.
burgers. What's the guy's name? Adrian in the kitchen.
You mean Irwin?
Wait, the original one.
Irwin.
Yeah. And what's
Hey,
the
you like poke your head into the kitchen.
yeah? What's the scientific name or whatever for wolf spin?
Like the proper belladonna.
Belladonna.
I don't know the Latin if that's what you're asking.
But is it a common thing that
According to Irina, yes.
right now?
Yeah, belladonna is like the proper name, and she just called it wolfsbane as like a colloquial.
Okay.
Yeah, what's right? You wanna?
I want to ask him. Sorry. Would everybody generally know what plant is and
Most
that
people.
it does wolf spin work?
Maybe.
Okay. I'd like to go up to him and ask. Hey, so I've been working on a new um, it's a new wizarding project.
Mm.
and I'm just trying to understand all the herbs and plants that grow around here. I heard about something called belladonna one of my while I was looking up in one of the books, and I was wondering if I could get some samples to work with. Would you know where I could find any?
It's kind of like in the middle of like wiping his hands on a cloth. And, belladonna.
Would you maybe?
I wouldn't know personally,
Mm,
but perhaps if you speak to our local herb gatherer, Judy, she could point you in the right direction. She lives in this wee hut near the wall, and it gives you like directions to where she is.
okay. Oh, thank you very much.
And she'd be your best bet, I'd say.
All right. I'll go see later today.
I'm glad I can help.
Yeah. And let's eat a carrot and water.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, Peter Jackson.
Okay.
So, uh, you return to the table.
I return to the table. Oh well, Fergus doesn't speak any language, so I just tell. I don't say anything actually. I just sit there and I say, Fergus, would you like to accompany me on a little wizarding adventure today? Yeah, I'm just trying to get lay of the land, understand if there's any local produce that I could use in some, concoctions and whatnot. I actually don't know if a wizard in D&D makes any potions, but whatever. Let's just assume. I thought, okay, oh well, that's fair enough then. Yeah, that's true. Sounds good.
Hmm.
Really needing backup. All right. I think she would, but that's fine. Wouldn't you, Bray?
Hmm.
No, I'm saying, wouldn't you, Bray?
Hmm. What would I want now?
Apparently, you need a backup.
For a what? Sure, aye.
Takes the bowl of porridge and slams it on Fergus's head. What did you say?
But, I don't mind if you're on to get in a bit of the action of smashing this boy's kneecaps. That's fine with me. Hold on, nobody said anything about torture. You're going a bit far here, lad. Planning, not doing.
What, what, what
I
is the
talk to
plan?
everybody first. Who the fuck do you think I am? Fergus. Some crazed psychopath.
Do you want an actual legitimate answer to that question?
Aye, I do.
Well, I don't want to give it. Let's go.
I'll have you know I'm a crazed psychopath with a zone of truth. So,
I start running before she finished casting it. Um, yep.
let's talk to the Undertaker.
Yay.
Okay.
What is an undertaker? Is it like a bouncer?
No, no, okay.
Or is it okay?
And sometimes
Oh,
prefer bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Go on to the cuff. Well, it's not so much that. It's more of a skeleton. But,
take
sure.
the bodies under. So why he's called an undertaker?
maybe I don't know why they're called
Probably is,
Undertaker.
yeah. Probably is.
So, you guys make your way directly to the coffin maker shop.
Mm-hmm.
You approach. Yeah, you find this fairly uninviting shop front that's like kind of down a couple side streets. It's like 2 stories tall, has a sign at the front shaped like a coffin. Um, as you get close, like all the windows are like shuttered closed, and there's like a deathly silence around as the building like stands apart from all others, not attached to any, and there's like nobody about in this area.
Hmm. Out peering, like those windows are all shuttered.
Yeah, all fully shuttered.
Can I get a divine sense?
You can. Uh, what is it like?
Just like a foot of stone.
No, not
Whatever.
not stuff. What is it? Blocks it.
Yeah, like a foot of stone, a couple of inches of lead.
Okay. You detect undead. Specifically, you detect vampire spawn.
From inside?
Do you know? Can you tell how many from the divine sense?
Yes.
Okay, you detect 5.
Where are they in location? Like, if I'm looking through the
Like
shutters, because it's the thinnest part.
you see, like they're like up, like above somewhere. So on the second story, probably.
We've got a vampire spawn up on the second floor there.
Huh?
I say about 5. Right, I'll
Just in there.
oh, up there. Right there. If you look there, that's 1, 2.
Oh,
That's a
please stop.
third.
I just
One's
like
further back.
try to like put her arm down at my pointing.
What's wrong? What do you mean calls for a subtle approach?
Yeah, you can look at the door.
I need to take a piss for this.
You can go have a look around.
This is a coffin maker's shop.
Yeah.
What? That means the vampire spawn are probably friendly.
Vampire spawn friendly?
I don't know. If they're in the coffin maker's shop, there must be a reason he's keeping them there.
I mean, aren't vampire spawn mostly mindless killing machines?
Yes, but why are they
Well,
in the shop?
you've only met one so far.
That
But
wasn't
why?
the son of the priest, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not mindless killing machines. They're mindful
Yeah.
killing machines. It's different.
Aren't they
They're
quite
mindful killing machines.
Well, I guess we can have a conversation with them. I can interrogate them to the whereabouts of the bones of St. Andrew, and then I can put them down. That sounds fair.
Mm.
Shall we be about it then?
Let's go.
Yes. So I'm trying to line up a map in case this turns into combat.
Oh,
I don't know why I said in case. Bree is here.
thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
they don't have
Someone
to fight
said
me if they
that,
don't
man.
want to. They could just give me the remains and kill themselves, and it'll be fine.
Hmm.
I don't have to fight them. They have to fight me, but that's different.
Okay. There we go. Okay. So, Fergus, you go have a look around the side. Um, you have a look around one side, don't see anything. Kind of go around to the other side. You see a couple of coffins just like leaning against the side of the building, and just past them, you do see what would be like a back door into part of the shop.
How
How
much do
much
you
do
know
you
about
think Fergus
vampires?
knows? Fair.
Perfect, where it belongs.
He was attacked by the god of meta.
Uh, I mean, I'd say no. It's like it is in what you would consider direct light. Yeah, it's like morning time, so like because of it's like it's not really no part of the shop is like in shade. I would say.
I mean, but remember, it's fucking. I mean, I mean, keep in mind, it's fucking Barovia. It's never a clear fucking sky in this place. Yeah, but like,
I
you
mean,
know,
does it?
it's
Can't see any
Barovia.
proof of the sun existing.
It's Barovia. Who the fuck knows?
That could
The
be
sun
fake for
could
all you
just
know.
be the sun for all we know is a guy that's been set on fire for all eternity. Who the fuck knows?
It's turning very Greek.
What was that, Reese?
It's turning very Greek myths. No, as far as you like, as far as you think, Fergus, there is no way any kind of vampiric creature could get out of the shop without being in the light of day. What about me?
Oh, you can come with me.
Leaving out the arena.
What
What?
do you mean? She
What?
can fight better than you.
You so what? This
Alright, you can go in the back door then. Off you go. Go on. Honestly. Fucking Fergus.
I'm going to go with him because I feel like two of the three of you will kill him. So I'm going to go with him.
And it's not me, funnily enough. But anyway.
God.
Right, I'm bursting through this door then. You'll hear the signal playing.
Understood. Sword is ready.
I mean, it's just sitting there. She's just like, I try my best. I mean,
You're grand, Irene. You do great, don't worry. You just make sure Len doesn't get stabbed too much.
I'll try. Yes. Let me just reveal a bit, and then I'll slap his on.
Why is Fergus such an asshole? Why is he such
Fergus would be a member of the
What,
TUV, I
asshole?
hope you know.
a jeez?
So, this would be the bottom one would be the front door. The top would be the not that.
The back door?
Yes.
Bottom be the front door, the top will be the not. Alright. Alright. Just sword and shield, just like, hi, look here, the signal. Wait. Wait, no, you got your silver. No, never mind. Sheath the sword. Take out the spear. At all? We've not fought of Sapphire Spawn before.
I don't think
Alright. Let's use the spear anyway. Fuck it. Better stabby than close quarters. Bravo
Just
6.
get prepped.
Bravo 6 going duck.
Okay. Just give me a hot second. Let me just.
1 second. I'm giving you a hot second.
That is not a hot second. Do you even know what a hot second is, Sean? Jesus.
I'm doing it.
What are you doing?
Giving you a hot second.
Oh god, this map is really badly lined up. It's okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let me just quickly let's put Len on there as well.
And best girl arena, please.
Best girl arena.
Fucking Fergus.
Okay, so what
Mhm.
exactly are you two groups of people doing?
Right then.
I'm-
Follow me.
I'm waiting for Bree's signal.
And I would like to cast Thunderous Smite on my hammer and smash the door.
Okay.
So I take my hammer, go, right, time to go. Fucking heft it as I do. Like lightning cracks along the head, and I just slam it into the door.
Okay.
Like attack.
I'm gonna say with the fact that you're thunderous smiting it, you just splinter the door.
Flies off its hinges 10 feet into the room.
Like it's just a normal door. It's not particularly reinforced or anything. It's just a door.
This is
Mhm.
really
Like
Uh,
yeah.
at
You
the-
just smash that door.
At the sound of the thunder, I'm gonna kick
Yeah,
the door.
there's a thunderous boom.
Oh, is that just a signal? Kick the door in. As hard as I can.
Okay. Just maybe a strength check with advantage, I'd say.
That's fair. Yeah, so d20 plus 3. 21.
Okay. So first of all, bum, bum, bum. So Bree and Len, as you like burst into this, as you fucking breaching clear into this room, you find yourself in like a workshop. Like workbenches like line the entire length of one part of the room, covered in like carpenter's tools, clearly for making like coffins. Though you also see there seem to be parts for different bits of like furniture, like chairs, maybe a table. Seems to be that whoever this is just a general carpenter as well. Um, Aside from that, nothing of note. You see two doors. Um, as you like kind of burst in, you do hear like a yelp or something from the room next to you, um, and the sound of like a chair falling over. Fergus and Loon, as you like burst through that door just after Bree, you find yourself in a large room full of like many coffins, just like about 13 or so, just lying just kind of randomly around. Don't think there's any particular pattern to it. So yeah,
She said there were
you do
5.
not see anyone. Nope, you see three doors though leading out in the one corner.
I like. She said they're on the second floor, right?
Maybe about 10 seconds after you burst into that room, Fergus and Lewin, you would see the rightmost door like kind of gets thrown open, and a fairly old looking man is like running out of it. He just like stops in his tracks when he sees you both.
You've got some questions to answer.
Who the fuck are you?
Judgment, honestly. Where's Bree? She's better this than we are.
Get out of my shop!
No, not happening. We know what you've been doing here. Bree! Hello?
Well, I know it's narrative time. Give me a minute.
Fuck.
My internet's cut off.
Yeah.
I'm pointing my fucking spear at this guy. I'm walking towards him.
Okay, he starts to like backing up.
There we go. That's better.
You want to go in without them? Right. I sort of like want to walk him so his back is against like this wall.
Okay, yeah, give him back into the corner. Yeah.
We know they're upstairs. This is the part where you explain everything, my friend.
Just keeps his mouth shut.
Right. I'll let my friend deal with you when she gets in. Open the door that he came out of.
Okay. Yeah, you just find yourself in what looks like a little like living area, little like kitchen. You see like one of the chairs is like on the ground. Seems to be like he was halfway through breakfast.
Fair enough.
Not in there, no.
Just first, go and check.
Okay. Bree group, are you?
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah.
we heard the sound coming from that room, and then we rushed in there and was followed by.
Okay,
Ben
sorry.
and everyone.
I was like waiting for you to like interrupt me and say something. Sorry.
I didn't want to interrupt Sean.
Sorry, bud.
Fair. Okay, so you free. I imagine you probably walk into this room maybe at the same time as Lewin walks in from the other side or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll find that you meet back in here, just in this like kitchen kind of room.
Get another divine sense. No, sorry, we went to the kitchen. Not yet.
Yeah, you're in the kitchen area.
Luton, where does he go?
Was he what, sorry? I didn't hear the last part. Terrible.
Where has he gone, Luton? He wasn't here.
Oh, then I sort of like just grab him and just pull him pull him into the view. Got him.
So,
Toss him in.
man, what was your name again? I believe it was
Henrik.
Bender.
Henrik.
Specifically calls him Benrick to piss him off.
Hendrik Vandervoort. Mr. Vandervoort. What's going on here?
Vandervoort.
You got exactly 3 chances before I start casting nasty magics on you and drag you in front of the Lord and have you executed.
He kind of like his eyes kind of like flick between all of you. Like he looks pretty scared before he kind of like drops to his knees a little bit and like kind of it looks like the shoulders kind of sag. He looks very dejected. I didn't have a choice. You must understand.
I do.
Upstairs, there's 5 of them hidden in crates.
Oh, in crates. Oh.
And what of the bones of St. Andrew? Where have they been?
They're in the sack upstairs as well. That's where I was told to leave them.
Shall I just go up and burning hands the room?
Oh!
Please do not set this man's house on fire.
You can get out though.
I know, but he lives here. I'd quite like this man to be able to live in this house after we leave.
No, I don't think anyone would want to live in this house after this.
I'd like to live in this house.
You see, surely you've got something less, I don't know, catastrophic for this man's livelihood.
Oh, okay, fine then.
Alright, I'll go up and deal with these vampires. Fucking 1 sec.
We're up with her. I'm guessing that's the stairs there, Reese. I'm guessing.
Go out this
Oh, wait,
door,
no.
Yes.
up this way.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
No!
So yeah, you head up the stairs. Just be on the other side now. Over here.
Look over.
Maybe this is what a doctor feels like when his patients are Jehovah's Witness, Please get rid of all this stuff, but
But
blood related.
Fucking bridge clear the skunk. Rainbow Six.
Please, please don't use any fire.
Yeah.
Like, what do I look like? Do I look like Drake?
Doc, could you get rid of like all the pain, but like leave the lump. I've like kind of gotten used to it at this point.
Yeah.
Kind of bothersome not have it.
Okay. So, you head up and go to the right.
Mhm.
And there you find another like kitchen looking area, but in this one you can see it's like dusty. It looks like Henrik hasn't been up here in a while.
All right. Next room.
Okay, in here, you find what seems to be a bedroom. Again, fairly dusty and like not recently used.
No exit. Back the other way. Back the other way.
Nothing specific. There's a bookshelf and a wardrobe, I guess. That's all, really.
I don't have control over my coin.
No vampires yet. Searching voice.
Oh, sorry. It's probably because I put it on the board. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just settings. Controlled by Amrita. There you go. You should be able to move it now.
Thank you.
So, head into the last room.
Mhm.
Let me just
There's Scrabble
find the thing.
letters on the floor.
I'll just ignore that. Don't worry about that. T doesn't mean trap, I swear. As you walk into the this room, it's very large, like most of the size of the building. Filled with like cobwebs. All the windows are like completely shuttered and like have like curtains hanging as well, blocking all light. So it's fairly dark. There's like lots of like wooden planks stacked up, like almost like pallets, as well as like a few crates lying around. Let's see. Yeah, that's all really. Just a bunch of crates and wooden pallets.
Reese, do we get anything with our passive perceptions before
Can I
we
divine
cast it?
sense?
Yeah, that too.
Passive perception picks up absolutely nothing.
Cool. Grand.
You divine sense.
I divine sense.
Okay.
It's like, yeah,
How
he's got like powers, and then Nathan goes like investigation.
how like accurate is your divine sense to the like? Can you literally like see the exact point something is, or like?
I don't think I can. I can't like see
Wait,
them, but I know the
is it
location
like?
it says.
Is it like I know where they are in this room? Like I know they're in this room, kind of thing. Is that it, or is it like a?
I imagine like a sonar ping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a noxious odor. Yeah, that's all.
In that case,
Yeah, register on your senses.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I would say that. I mean, this is literally the point of the ability. So. Wait, hold on.
Where are you? Divine sense.
You detect in those 5 crits that there are vampire spawn.
Point them out. Those 4 are there. Fucking get at them. And as it's dark, channel divinity into my hammer. Spiritual weapon.
Ooh.
Okay.
So my hammer just ignites in like red and blue light with like the sunset. And the entire room in 60 feet is filled with light.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Lewin's going to, as soon as Bree points him out, he's going to run up. Yeah. I'm going to run as soon as she points it.
Okay.
Okay. I go to the box.
Okay.
Points out.
Fully enclosed crit.
Okay. Hand on the crate. Lid. Lift up. Stab. Down.
Okay. I would like. Let's see.
Unless anyone wants to interrupt me. Sorry.
Roll me initiative with advantage.
Go on ahead. Walk over the trap.
Let's see.
Oh, stop.
Okay.
That's like my token. Let me do that again.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll take the first one.
Oh no.
So
the 21. That wasn't.
okay, fine. We'll take the next. Fine. Okay, we'll take the other one. So
Take
in
the
that
two
case,
then.
you open the crates You go to stab, and your spear gets caught in the hand of a vampire spawn looking up at you. Should have just taken the one I said, Sean, but fine. You have it your way.
Be honest. Alright,
So, with that, it just screams up at you.
hello.
With that, the other 4 crates burst open, and the other 4 vampire spawns stand. You see a mixture of spawn. 2 of them look like human. 1 looks like an elf. 1 looks like a dwarf. As they all emerge from these crates. The
What?
dwarf seems to be wearing plate armor. The 2 humans wearing looks like chainmail, and the elf looks like they're wearing robes. All of which very dirty and tarnished though.
Arise, ye tarnished!
Find a dwarf, boys.
Oh, you forgot the best bit of that line. The arise. So
Not a single dwarf in the entirety of Barovia, but there's
I'd
one.
like you all to roll initiative. Except for Loon.
Yep. 3.
Those
Oh my god.
negotiating with these things.
Oh, alright.
Where is...
I'm very confused now what that T is.
T is for tarnished, Sean.
What is it?
Maiden's tarnished.
Maidenless. You are maidenless.
And Lewin is maiden.
Oh fuck! Oh, he actually is maidenless. Oh fuck! Oh, by definition.
He's maiden.
I rolled you a 1.
He's also tarnished.
Oh, he is lacking gold. Oh, he is lusterless. Oh fuck.
Maiden is tarnished.
Oh my god, what?
Oh.
Okay, let me try again now. I think I know what happened.
It's fine, it's rolled.
If Strahd
Okay.
pops in and it says, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Did Sean really roll a 2? 3.
What's this, sorry, Amrita?
Did you roll a 3?
Yes. I
You
did.
did, because you didn't want to take the 21.
That was a strength check! I'm not gonna be an asshole and bullshit you like that, my dude!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all the vampires. 22, 23, 24.
I mean, I was just going to do them as one group.
Eating first.
I am getting my shit pushed in first. This is totally expected.
First nat 20, boys.
Oof. The
Oh,
vampire just
wait,
reaches into the box and just pulls Lewin in. The fucking cat in the hat just whoop. Lewin's spear just gets spat out and that's it.
Okay.
It says acne in the side.
Let me just very quickly. How much? Okay.
I think, Len, you might have to go full nuclear. You have to go full nuclear on us. Or me, at least.
I mean, I don't mind burning down the house and then, not feeling guilty about it at this point because let's be honest, at least I'm not killing somebody in the process. Killing friends in the process.
Huh.
Build a house again. But yeah. But that's the thing, it's Barovia, what does it matter really if you're dead or alive in the first place? This is how jaded life is now. It's like, you know what, it's all a mess. It's over.
Okay. So, first, the one loon that you tried to stab, just currently got your spear,
Yep.
is going to just reach out and just take 2 big swipes at you with these big long claws.
That's fair. Yep. So it just grabs,
First attack.
just looking at it like, hello!
What's your AC?
18 currently.
Okay. The second attack hits. So that is. Let me just double check.
What, 8d6 damage? Oof.
Oof. That's not even a crit.
Yeah. You take 6 as well. Oof.
Take 9 damage as it just like wrecks its claws across your chest.
That's fair. Thank you.
And then
I should have underneath the fucking scales.
this one's gonna move forward, as is this one.
Ah.
The
Oh shit.
first one is going to swipe at you. That'll hit. Seven damage.
Okay, sure.
It swipes you, and with its second attack, is going to try and grapple you.
Go.
Oh wow! Roll me a strength check, athletics or whatever.
Yeah, athletics. Give me 1 second. That is down to that. Skills, athletics. There we are. Oh,
Okay. What's its?
George shot, it's fine. You could just play as Vivienne.
Oh shit! Oh, that was one of Oh, I'm looking for Lumen! Just turns back, looks at the burning house. Ah.
I've got
Alright.
What
this.
happens in
It's not even his.
a contested check where both parties roll the same
Roll again.
Roll again or go with the highest
Same
modifier.
number.
Up to you.
Yeah, but like
It
yeah,
is
but like
Reese. Shush.
I don't particularly care about the nat one though.
Reese, it's up to you. Either roll again or just take the highest of the two modifiers. Up to you.
What's your modifier?
My strength is +3.
So it's the same.
So roll again.
Or roll again.
Okay.
Rolling is always the easiest way.
Okay.
12.
Okay, yeah, you get grappled.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So it grapples you, while the other one comes up behind you and proceeds to attempt to bite you in the neck.
That's fair. Okay, so grappled. Speed becomes 0. Yeah, I just become grappled. My speed is 0.
That will hit. So you take 8 piercing damage as it sinks its teeth into your neck,
Alright.
You can go join your wife and be happy together.
and you take 8 necrotic damage.
Cool. Let's go. Alright. Yep, sounds good. Okay, cool. So 2 vampires left to go.
Yes.
Cool. All in. Come on. 3 buffet. Let's go. Come on, boys.
Okay.
I wasn't joking, by the way, Amrita. Go fucking nuclear if you need to. I'm not joking.
You don't realize that because of your position as the only close range melee guy in this whole game, you're the only one that's always within my target zone. Even Bree gets away with it because Bree is like high HP and also
You just don't care about hitting Bray. I see how it is.
she can take it. I know she can.
The fucking sass. The sass I get.
You, on the
Reese!
other hand, can
Come
actually
on.
die. There's a liability there.
Do me
The
dirty,
worst thing
Reese.
is that Loon's the only party member further than 10 feet away from me, so he doesn't even get the aura bonus of a paladin anymore.
Nope. Oh no.
The other two are going to basically like dash and like both like just like leap over. It's the dwarf and plate mail and the elf in robes are just gonna like leap over the rest and come straight towards the rest of you. But they dash to do that, so that's all their actions.
Opportunistic attack.
Only when they leave, not when they get into melee.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So With that, it is Irina's turn.
Oh, Queen.
She is going to just attack the elf one in front of her. She'll take 2 swipes with her sword. Oh, oh, second one attack. I did. Okay. Yeah, she takes these 2 big slashes. You'll hear like the sound of like grating metal as the vampire spawn's like claws just like deflect the blade both times. With that, it's Fergus' turn. None of the ones right beside you. Okay, specifically, it is this one, the one on the very back. I don't get why he just ran in by himself.
Don't ask me. He
Like-
does what he does.
I don't know what he expected. Okay. What is Eddie's laughter? Okay. Wisdom, what is there? Okay. Wow. Is it just nothing happens if they succeed? They did. Okay. Cast it, and you like watch as that spawn is currently just like got their arms around Loon, just like looks directly at you and just smiles. And these big massive fangs sticking out. And you can swear you hear the sound of a chuckle. Bree, your turn.
So the dwarf's the one beside me, yes?
Yeah, he's right in front of you.
So
Almost looks like he's specifically like singled you out and is like staring right at you.
Dwarvish Bree just yells out like a battle chant. And just like begins fucking swinging at him.
Okay.
Well, I can re-roll that.
That'll hit.
Roll the
You got extra
So
attack rolls
that
when you like,
is
but you can also cast a cantrip instead.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 9 still. No wait. 4 plus 4 plus 8. So it's 13 then, isn't it?
the 13. Oh yeah, sorry, it's 13. 16.
Okay.
Added my magic bonus to the wrong weapon,
Okay, no worries.
so it's plus 7 actually.
16.
16
So,
magic damage.
okay. Yeah, you
Now,
like slam your maul into the dwarf.
the second attack. There we go. 17 and 17 to hit.
Okay. That will hit, yeah.
14 damage, and I'm going to smite that.
Okay.
Smite, I believe, is 2d8 at first level. So another 11 damage.
Okay, so that's what, 25 total?
That is 25 radiant damage.
Okay. I'm trying to do math now, hold on. Ugh.
It's like
Okay.
laying
You
down
like
with a hammer.
slam it into him. He like kind of like brings his arms up like this, and like you still like slam into like, but like, you definitely hear something like something breaks. You're pretty sure, as like you force him back a bit. Um, as you kind of like you what like all the gauntlets on his arms are completely like smashed and indented. So much so that he actually just like kind of drops his arm, like rips both of them off, like looks up at you. Oh well hit, sister.
For my bonus action, I'd like to tap myself on the shoulder and cast shield.
Okay. Is that you finished?
That is me finished.
Alright, Len, your turn.
Okay, so now, all these bad things are they're on the map, which means they're still alive.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to first use my bonus action to cast magic weapon on my whip.
What? Okay.
Well, that's only 10 feet, so
You mean only 10 feet? It's more than most weapons.
10 feet is 2 blocks. Okay,
Yeah.
that's close enough. Okay, on the whip.
You're like on the map. You're technically like down the stairs, but I imagine that it's more that like you and Fergus and like Bray are kind of like right at the doorway, kind of thing. So like,
Oh, in that case, can I move a little bit forward?
I mean, you can even be like, you could move past them all and get to there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'd like to use bonus action with the whip.
Okay.
And let me see.
What?
Oh no, I'm on the wrong page. Okay, no, I can't have 2 phones. Right. So what I would like to do is first, I would like to. Is there a weaker one in this?
You can't really tell. The one that Bree is
Okay.
attacking has his arms like almost broken. Like he looks like the most hurt already, but even at that, barely.
Okay, I would like to whack that with a whip.
Okay.
With the magic weapon though, so it's maybe just.
Yeah, so it's got a +1 on everything.
Yeah. Okay. So now. You show up.
Not yet. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
16 with a +1, so that'll be 17.
Okay.
Then so 6 damage, which. Yeah. So yeah, that'll hit as you like kind of run past. Imagine like as you like run past him, you kind of just like bring the whip around, like kind of twirl it around a bit, and it just like slaps up across his face.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So it's 6 damage.
Okay. How's he looking?
He's got a pretty nasty like scar running up his cheek, or a cut.
Okay. No, I mean like vitality, not appearance.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nasty cut. Like I mean, you don't know how much HP he has, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, not like that. I mean like
he is bloodied. If that's what he is bloodied.
Yeah.
How are the guys near?
Bloodied means below half HP.
Okay.
The guys beside Lewin look super fresh. One of them's actually looking very, very good.
Oh.
As he's got a fresh ingestion of some nice blood.
I would like to hit him with firebolt.
Okay, go for it.
Hold on, doesn't he have to roll?
Firebolt is targeted, which means it shouldn't affect the things around it.
It also misses, so.
I'd like to reroll. There we go.
Okay, you reroll the attack. Yeah, okay.
Hold on, doesn't the one biting Lewin have to make a Constitution saving throw?
Wow.
No, because
How do you mean?
Oh, the garlic in his blood.
Oh, the one that bit like it bit and then like released it. It's all still biting.
Fuck you, Paul. It took me a
Wait,
second.
what?
Oh, the
Wait,
garlic
what
in
you
his blood.
Such a cunt. Oh my god. God.
That's
Ah.
I'd take it.
Alright.
I'm gonna die, but fuck, that was good. God
So
damn it.
you're targeting the one that bit Loon, or the one that's holding him?
The holding one.
Okay, the one's holding him. I'll say, okay, so the 22 will hit. I'm going to take the 15 fire damage because 3 is disappointing. So.
You can see that there is a positive fire damage. Oh, I see.
Yeah, the first one.
Wow.
Because you're rerolling the attack from the first roll, so I'll take the 15 fire damage. Instead of, yeah. Okay, that's. Yeah, you slam the fireball into him. If a creature grappling someone like gets hit, do they need to make like a check to like continue grappling?
No.
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 Okay.
No.
You accept it's not like a concentration thing.
Yeah. That's what I was, yeah.
Like unless they get knocked unconscious, they're still holding you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or forced away from the space kind of thing.
Yeah. Force movement, unconscious, or I break free. I think are the only 3 things that could
Mhm.
Okay.
me in, but I think.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, you hit
You're
the
not
one hole below.
restricted.
Imagine you just like, okay,
Why?
from where like they're standing. Imagine you basically just hurl the firebolt and it just like sails like balloon like right past your ear, probably like singes your hairs a bit as it slams right into this guy's face. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like
cool. Okay.
do I have movement still?
You only moved like 10 or 15 feet, so you did. So yeah, you've got movement
May I move back?
to where you were. Sure. That will get attack opportunity though.
It will get attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
two of them will
Yeah,
attack you if
never
you do
mind.
that.
I mean, I'd rather just get hit on its own.
Okay. With that, it is Fergus. Oh, sorry, Loon.
Hey, here we go. So the one in the crate. I'm gonna like bring my spear back a few inches and stab him twice in the face.
Okay. Good luck.
I know that's not meant to sound condescending, but God, it felt like it wasn't in here.
No, it was meant to be condescending.
Oh, thanks, bud. All right, that's the one-handed one. Yes.
I mean, we'll see.
I think we can take
9, 16, 7 piercing
Your
damage.
second attack will hit.
That's fine. 7 piercing damage. Bonus action. Where is it? Where is it? Going to use second wind. So 1d10 plus my fighter level. 10 plus we're 6. Army, we're 6. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6.
Yeah. Just double checking. 11. Fine.
Okay.
So back up to that. That's fine. And I'm going to. Do I want to action surge? If that's the case, use either my action to break free and run back. But no, but if I use my action to break free, I can't disengage. I'll be fucked again. So. Fuck. It's either get
You
fucked
always
now or
save it.
it's get fucked now or get fucked later.
Why
be
not?
honest, yeah, it's why not both as well.
There may
Yeah,
be
I'll
a
say
more
it.
opportune moment to use it later.
Yeah, I just want to kill the one that's like stabbed like in the box right now while he's in
Or
there.
you could
But
action surge and take the defense action.
action surge and dodge. Yeah, also could work actually.
Not a
Yeah.
bad idea right now.
Yeah, considering how many fucking are around me.
Yeah, just shield up, fucking hunker
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
At least removes the advantage they have to hit you.
They shouldn't have advantage, I don't think. But yeah, I'm just gonna dodge. Yeah, fuck it. Action surge, dodge. As my action race, so they have disadvantage to attack me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Jolly good.
Alright.
With that, the one that's in the box is kind of going to like proper like burst out of the box now. He's going to take 2 claw attacks at you, Lewin.
Fine.
With disadvantage. So first one will miss, and yeah, both attacks will miss as it begins to just claw up at you, and you just like manage to like deflect it on your sleeve.
Yeah, I've gone for full turtle. Trying to deflect all fucking blows on top of me.
All right. The one that's grappling you is, let's see. Do they get?
You see how much bite damage Loon take.
The one that's grappling you is also going to try and bite you again.
Okay, work.
I'm sorry for the first time, I guess. What happened? So he will miss, unfortunately. Oh wait, sorry, guys. Paul, did you say your maul was giving off some like a light?
Yep. Bright light in 20 feet.
Bright light. Okay. Okay, that's fine then.
Sunlight.
It's not sunlight.
Okay. Yeah, it's not radiant then. That's all that matters.
Fuck, it was.
I gotta say, at the top of the turn, I would have said. Sorry, I forgot to say. You watch as like where you see like the dwarf in front of you. You see like that cut in his face. You just watch that like kind of stitch close a little bit, Like Lewin, the one that you just had stabbed, as you pull the spear out, you watch the wound slightly close in as well. The one that's got the face burned from Len's firebolt, like the skin kind of grows back a little bit, not fully, but they do seem to have some regenerative qualities. With that, so the one grabbing you tries to bite you, Lewin, because you're like so turtled, it just can't get the angle. So it fails. Whilst it's doing that, it's then going to like look up and sees Lewin, or sorry, looks at Len, like turns one beside it and says, "Get that spellcaster." As that one will turn and look at you, Len, and just like leap over the crates directly towards you. What is your AC? Are you blitzing, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Like 12 or something. 12.
Okay. That'll hit as it goes to make a claw attack. So that's.
You guys are all leaving as vampires.
Single on this. So it's 11 damage. As it just comes in, just like wrecks its claw, like just digs its claws into the side of your neck and like drags it down.
Um, 11.
You can just type it in like every
I have
single
to
time.
calculate. I can't bother.
Okay. The one in front of Irina is going to try and grapple her. Oh, wow, that's pretty bad.
I somehow imagine this to be like a oh kind of situation. I can't even think of like it feels like everyone's right next to the characters because of what it looks like on the picture. But
Oh, she's fine.
I understand that they're actually at a decent, a kind of respectable level of space between people. It's not like right up in your face.
Yeah, it's not as close packed as it looks on the map. Yeah. Irina manages to like fend off the elfin robes, who's just like trying his damnedest to like grab her. She's like using her sword to like kind of push him out of the way, like be like holding the blade kind of thing. The dwarf on you, Brie, is going to make 2 attacks. What's your AC?
18.
Wow, okay, both of miss then. Yeah, he tries like both times scrapes like just directly into the armor, leaves these like huge like scores in it. But can't seem to penetrate it. He kind of like snarls in frustration.
Just the Wolverine chain pal. You know all about it.
This is the comedy. I do like a kind of like yeah, that's the vampire's turns. It's then Irina's turn. She's going to once again try and slash him. Oh, nice. Okay. So
Fuck yeah.
that'll be an additional.
Okay.
That's not how you do a roll. Okay. Nice damage. So yeah, you watch as she like does another like kind of like still holding the blade, kind of does like a half sword and kind of like attack towards like his shoulder, but like it gets easy deflected. But like with that like momentum, she then kind of like just like pushes the blade forward and like goes like stabs in and just like drives the blade like right into the collarbone. Just like grates along the bone as it does. Not bad. With that, Fergus, your turn. Yep. Okay. 10 does not hit. Yeah.
That was 1 damage as well.
Right.
Fuck! Oh,
You also have a bonus to your.
Offhand.
it's offhand, you can't.
Of course, yes, I forgot.
Rogues
Okay.
get the fighting style.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is miss. Yeah. With that, unless you do anything else. Okay. Bree, your turn.
Like, shrug off this guy's attacks. Just like, do the bottom of the face for half to them all. So, first one misses.
That will miss, unfortunately.
The second one,
I think that will hit.
I can reroll one of those dice as well.
Plus
That's a
10.
2.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So that's 15 damage.
15. Okay.
And I'd like to smite that.
Okay.
So I'll use the second level spell slot, so that's an extra d8. That is 25 damage.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage?
Yeah, 'cause it's smite. Divine smite.
Ah, okay.
Fucking smite this guy.
Interesting. Oh, was the first one radiant as well?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Give me a second. Let me just
Smite is radiant damage. Pure radiant.
quick math. Okay. In that case, as you like slam into him with this second smite,
Mm-hmm.
The burst of radiance, it like seems to shine a little bit brighter this time as it just like hits into him, and you watch as like it leaves this like golden like arcing kind of energy, and like I imagine you had kind of in the side just like smashed through his armor. It leaves this like golden like arcing lights like on his like skin. You watch as he begins to scream as like the light like this like light just like burns through his body, goes up his like neck into his like face, all over his arms, and he just bursts.
Nice. Well done.
Nice.
Yeah. Turns out radiant is pretty useful.
Yeah, smite's always radiant.
So if I had done the math better, that might have actually happened the first time.
That's alright.
So, with that, the other four all like kind of like have like there's a definitive pause as each of them kind of like looks at you,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's a moment of you see like at least one or two of them. There's like a moment of like brief fear. So with that, it's Lan's turn. Unless you have a bonus action or anything, or
No,
movement. Okay.
Or movement, I'll move up beside Irina.
Yeah. Lan, your turn.
I would like to first invisibilify myself.
Okay.
Being the spell's invisible. Impressive.
Just so you know, I think if you like attack when invisible, you breaks invisibility.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure, doesn't it?
It does,
yeah.
Okay, no, I'll just run. It's better. Cheaper.
You can disengage if you want and then move back so they won't attack you. Move back behind me and Fergus.
What is the difference between disengage and...
Disengage means you don't take attacks.
Oh, so you don't do anything. You just don't.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
but
like
you
fight.
use your action to do it.
I actually, if she's invisible, she doesn't need to because you can make a top opportunity attacks against things you can see.
I'm not invisible.
Yeah, but that
Yeah, but then you
is
can't.
spell slot.
Sure to use your action anyway. It depends if you want to use your action and do something else.
I do. I don't want to just hide.
Yeah, so then you can't disengage.
Okay.
You also don't have to move. You can still just stay where you are.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
how long is combat?
Every turn is like 6 seconds.
Okay. So technically, it doesn't. What is it?
This combat's been going on for like 12
thing?
seconds right now.
Okay, so there's no way.
Like each like round is like 6 because like it all happens simultaneously.
Okay.
So like each round, once everybody's taken their turn, that entire time it passes like 6-ish seconds.
So definitely, combat doesn't go on for more than 10 minutes.
Oh god, no.
Right?
Oh no.
That's like, that would be like 6
Very
hours in
rarely.
real life.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to.
1 minute is like 60 turns.
Yeah.
Okay, expeditious retreat. That is more.
Okay.
That's a better version of this escape.
Well,
stuff, right? That's not.
Okay, that's your bonus action one.
Okay.
Okay, first. I'm not gonna act on it yet.
Well, you wouldn't be able to use it now because it's your bonus action to cast it, and it uses your bonus action to do it. Expeditious retreat. Oh, does it? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Never mind, I'm wrong. But after this, it'll do your bonus action to do it. I was just reading what it says there.
Oh yeah, I can do this every time I do an action, basically.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, point is, now I would like to go over here.
Okay. From there, you will take one attack of opportunity.
I can't afford that. Okay,
You could move to here, and you won't take any attacks of opportunity.
Oh, okay, nice. I will move there.
Because you're not moving out of range of either enemies.
Okay, and now I would like to target both of those things. I'm assuming 2 blocks would be 10 feet
Yeah.
diameter. I would like to cast Burning Hands because the 15 feet is the diameter of the cone base.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, not the height of the cone. Right. I would like to cast that on those 2.
Okay.
Okay. And if the 15 feet is very like specific, then I would like to cast it in such a way that it doesn't hit Irina, and that it's like 1, 2, and then the other block would be the 5th feet. That's extra.
Okay. So you're fine hitting Bree.
Huh?
You're fine hitting Bree.
The height of the cone is not specified.
It's just you're hitting the squares.
It's a cone.
Yeah, you're hitting all the squares.
It doesn't go on like a single like plane.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I
It's like-
assume that the height, the top of the cone starts at where I am, then it's a very short cone, and it just hits these 2.
No.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
It's going
You know
to
what?
hit.
Forget it. I am not using that spell. Never mind. Just don't even bother.
Where you were standing originally, I would say you could conceivably hit both of them from where you were standing.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you move to here, you will hit Bree and probably Irina as well.
Okay, then can I?
Or Fergus and Bree.
Yeah.
I can not hit Bree, but also Bree is also not really.
You can stand where you were and hit both of them.
Just do it. Just cast it. Hit me and Fergus. It's fine.
It's honestly fine.
It's actually more than fine. Trust me.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay.
Are you casting level? What level you casting?
We are
Doesn't
6th,
matter.
Nathan.
Oh, I can do it.
Yeah, you're fine.
No, I-
You're
Cast higher level. Cast at second level. You can cast at third level, so you can.
They'll die.
Nah, that'll be fine.
It's
I
9
will be
damage. That would fine.
That'd be fine. Do it.
Bree
And-
definitely won't. And Fergus can roll evasion or some shit.
Yeah,
He'll
Fergus
probably
will
be
literally
fine.
just dodge.
Never mind.
Just
Okay, how
dodge,
do I-
Fergus. Just get good.
Do what?
Do I have to roll one more time?
If you cast a higher level?
Yeah.
Just roll the fire damage again.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what level? You cast on second level or third level?
Second. That's fine.
Okay, so just one more d6.
So roll a good old dex saving through there, Fergus, and add a 3 onto that.
Ooh,
Stand
nice.
beside Bree.
That's 15 fire
So
damage.
it's gonna be 15 fire damage. Okay.
It's so funny to me because like when we roll damage,
Fergus,
we
aim
roll
up. No.
whereas these enemies roll damage, will take 11 HP right off.
Oh, Fergus. Oh, Foggy Wuggy. Oh.
In fairness, they have actually all rolled very high for the damage so far. That's probably why.
I
No,
take
just the fact that they can actually roll
15,
the
so
damage
I take 8.
in the first
Okay.
place.
Only just about though.
Bree, can you roll 2-digit damage?
She has been.
Okay,
Constantly.
but like flat 2 digits, not like with bonus plus bonus plus bonus plus bonus. Like
Oh yeah.
your
Yeah, my
weapon.
a maul does 2d6 base.
Okay,
Every time I hit something, I do 2d6.
right.
And then, yeah, I do 2d6 plus 4 without any bonuses.
Right.
Okay, so Bree, you are fine. You managed to just like kind of hold, like turn to the side and kind of like hold your arm like that, and, like block, like don't get hit by the fire damage. Fergus, you're not so
really
lucky.
vital parts.
Yeah. Fergus, yeah, you take the full damage. Yeah, Bree, you take half.
Round up or round down?
I was running down.
Rounding down, okay. That means I get an extra point back.
So, one of the vampire mages to your left, who's basically got your back to, who's like kind of focused on Arena, you basically just set him entirely on fire, like his whole back, like the elfin robes. He's like kind of like screaming, like reaching around, trying to like put it out and stuff. The other one who was like attacking you was kind of like not ready for it, but like because he was watching you, like had a split second to like maneuver, so he kind of like did a similar thing, like he kind of like shielded himself a bit and like managed to just get a little bit singed, but not too bad.
Okay.
Dabs on you.
Yeah, pretty much. With that, it is Loon's turn.
Wait, I still
Sorry.
decide on attack.
Oh, I think only if you attack.
Can I attack now?
No, because you're if you attack, you can get an extra attack or cast a cantrip, but casting a spell is not an attack.
Okay, then can I use the expeditious retreat that I just? Oh, I can't. I can't use it next turn.
No, you can use it according to Nathan.
Is there a limit on how far you can go with the expeditious retreat?
I think it's limited by your movement, which is probably 30 feet.
I mean,
What does it
this
say? You
one's
can take
definitely smaller than that, so.
An extra?
50 feet.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. Fuck, that's a good spell. Fair folks.
Please stand on this crate.
Sure.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my favorite.
You did not know this spell as you claimed.
Well, what does it say? It says when you cast a spell, and then as a bonus action, you can take the dash action on each of your turns.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can dash as a bonus instead of a full action. It's like a rogue.
Cool.
Okay. Question, Reese.
Yes.
Vampire that I stabbed in the face.
Yes.
Do I still see the wound on his face, or has it closed completely?
It has not closed completely, but it's probably like half the size it was.
Fuck.
Lumen's DPS is too low for this.
It literally is, though. That's not even a joke. It literally
Like
is.
1v1, I don't actually know if Loon could out damage the vampire spawn's regeneration.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Maybe if he actually hits his attacks, maybe. But
Oof, let's not go. That's a touchy topic.
I'll bet quits fucking Sudoku.
He only has the party's only magical weapon race. He can't.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Jesus fucking Christ! I offered that to fucking everyone. Reese, I'm gonna take 2 fucking attacks. This goddamn thing. Fuck this. Goddamn. Fuck it.
Yeah,
The
but
thing
you
in
did
the
it most. So
the thing in the one that jumped out of the box, Reese. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, fucking cheeky punt. Ah, fucking hell.
Okay. Your first attack will hit
Yeah.
and do 6 damage.
Yeah. 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 Fucking hell. I don't know what I'm supposed to, like, how I'm supposed to do more damage. I genuinely don't fucking... Like, fuck me. Yeah, that's me, Reese. That's all, mate. That's all I can do.
Okay. You stab him. Pull the spear out. Once again, you see like the one you just dealt, just like closes over a little bit. The other previous one you see closes like a bit more. The rest of you, any vampires you're near, would see that any wounds on them seem to regenerate slightly, not fully, but at least a little bit. With that, it's their turn. Let's see. So, one on Irina. It's going to just attack twice. It's claws. Oh wow, that both hit. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Is she okay? What is her? Oh, she's fine actually. Jesus, she's got loads of HP. Okay. Yeah, the one in front of Irina, watches it just like claws at her twice. Both times she tries to like deflect it again, but it's unsuccessful as it's just too quick and like leaves one big massive claw mark like just right down her arm. The other one like going through like almost like clawing her like throat out, just like leaving like 3 big lines like down the side of her neck onto her chest a bit. The one that was attacking Len is it's gonna follow you actually and attack you again. Actually, yeah, it's going to attack you. Its claw. That was a nat 20.
It was nice knowing everyone.
That's 14 damage. What?
Cutting it close now.
As it's then going to attempt to grapple you.
Oh, boy.
So, wow. Roll me a athletics check.
14 damage.
Yes, 14 damage. As it as it's like trying to like grab you, its claws are just like wrecking your skin.
Dex save?
No, strength.
Oh. Decent.
Yeah, you managed to like. I imagine you like kind of like with your like whip, you're like kind of like coiling your whip like around yourself, like feinting off its attacks,
Yeah.
and as it's trying to like reach and grab you, you just like constantly whipping its wrists and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't grab you. Very good. The other two. This one, Loon is gonna make 2 more claw attacks. Does your dodge still persist?
Fuck no.
Oh, no, it's been your turn. Sorry, I forgot you've had your turn. Never mind. That'll miss. The AC is what, 16, right?
18.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Both claw attacks miss. The other one, who's grappling you, is going to try and bite you.
Yep.
Wow. Will also miss. Jesus.
Please. Don't fucking baby me. If it hits, it hits. It's okay.
It rolled a 4.
Okay. Sorry. I just feel like it's at a
if you want
pity
to
at this
die,
point.
you can die.
I legit. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, Reese. I legitimately just feel like it's at a pity at this point. I would not blame you as well. I apologize.
Oof.
I don't fudge die rolls when it comes to like attacks.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Especially in this kind of scenario where you done fucked up, boy. Like, Loon deserves to die in this combat, I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Went to the box that was pointed closest. I fucking. Oh.
So, with that, that's the vampire's turns. So it's then Irina, who is just gonna go for the old faithful once more. Boom, boom. Second attack with it. As yeah, she like takes 2 like slashes again. Kind of like trying to get the, just taking like wild swings, trying to like almost like force the spawn back. Works a little bit, as it kind of like gives like a bit of breathing space. Couple of like little nicks and slashes here and there, and it's her turn. Then Fergus. She looks okay. She's got like a couple of wounds, but like she's doesn't look like she's exhausted or like dying or anything. No, she's not bloodied. Okay. Okay. On that one, yes. Okay. On that one, yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, very good. With that, it's Bree.
I like step up to this one. I see like Irina trying to like fend it off. I just step in front and slam the hammer into its stomach.
Okay.
13 does not hit.
13 will not hit, unfortunately.
Another will 12.
Never will 12. That was a damn shame, because that was some
It's a
big boy
damn
damage.
Mm-hmm. It's a damn shame. Someday I will get advantage.
Someday, but not today.
Not today.
Okay. With that, it's Len's turn.
Hello, everyone. Okay. First things first. I would like to use expeditious retreat and run away, far away.
Okay. You will get opportunity this time.
What?
You'll get attack option, dude.
Okay. If I do get attack of opportunity now, or I get attacked anyway next turn, probably.
Maybe.
So, how badly damage
or
is the
both.
person next to me?
Huh?
How badly damage is the person next to me?
It is not blooded.
It's not. It's untouched.
No, it's not. Blooded means, if something's blooded, it means it's below half health.
Okay.
This guy is not blooded, which means he is not below half health. But he's been wounded.
Okay. Wait, if I use expeditious retreat after attacking, then I don't get the opportunity attack?
No, you still get option, do that.
Okay.
I just kind of ruled that it didn't happen previously because you set them both on fire.
Okay.
Because I was like, you do this, and you flamethrower in a guy's face. I feel like he doesn't have the opportunity to attack you as you run away.
Yeah.
But that was a bit of a one-off.
Okay, no, I'll take it. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine, I'll take it. May I please firebolt this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Again, targeted attack. Oh wait, but then but then if I attack, then I get an extra. I can do a cantrip. Right?
Yeah, if you attack, you can use your cantrip.
Then
Or you can cast a cantrip and attack. You can do both of those in one turn.
Okay. Okay, I'd like to cast this thing here. Firebolt.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay.
Wow, 11 damage, nice.
And then I can also
Use your whip.
Yeah. Sounds really funny though.
Why?
He's on fire and then I go
But he's not still on fire, or?
Can I try to slap him in the eye or something? Does he have an eye?
He does have 2 eyes.
Can I try to do that? Something like that?
Because sure.
I don't see how a whip hitting any other part of this thing's body is going to be any. It's not really that simple.
Have you seen how much damage a whip can do?
Not compared to the other things I have.
I mean, look, okay, yes, not compared to your magic. Yeah, fair enough, but like, a whip does a lot of damage.
Oh.
Not in this instance, but normally. 16 hits.
1d4. Not a lot of
Oh wait, no, it's got magic weapon still, so it's a extra 1 on top, so it's 4 damage. So that's okay.
And then I had something on here. Okay, that's fine. I think I've used all my turns.
Yeah.
But I can still do expeditious retreat.
You can.
But I will get attack of opportunity. I mean, he will get attack of opportunity on me.
Yes.
If I do that, right? That's not a problem. I would like to go 1, 2, 3. He can attack.
Okay.
And
what should I say?
12.
Okay, so that'll hit.
Okay, I would like to cast shield, please. Reaction. It's a reaction.
You cannot use reactions on your
Can't
turn.
use a reaction on your own turn, I don't think.
No.
Oh. But this is out of turn, technically.
It's still your
No.
turn. So it is.
Fine.
Unfortunately.
You'll be hearing about this later, Reese.
I know, right? 6
You
damage.
won't hear about anything. It's fine. I understand.
It's not rigged.
Okay, what? 6 damage?
6 damage.
It was nice knowing you all.
Are you dying?
I'm at 0.
I thought you said you could take it.
We thought Loon was doing bad. Len's just suffering in the corner.
It's not fair though. It's okay.
It's not fair.
It's not fair to say no, I would like to take that back. I know you're all being
Oh,
nice to me,
okay.
but I don't want to take advantage of it. I want to live on the edge of it.
Okay.
But
You
no,
definitely
no.
are living on the edge.
Wait, I have a
Especially when
question.
you're like, you're not even blitzing, you should blitzing.
That's my bonus action. I've already used it.
But you can do it at the start of the fight.
But it's
And then it
a
lasts.
bonus action.
Yes, but like, you can
If I
still...
did that, then I can't do the other thing that I wanted to do as a bonus action. Anyways, wait, I have a question. Do you do the death saving throw stuff at 0 or 1?
Whenever your next turn comes up, you'll do your first
So
death
at
saving
0,
throw.
not at 1.
Yeah, no, at 0, yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is the agony. It's not dying. It's not the hitting 0 part that's scary. It's the after that because
Yeah,
of the
death
death
saving
saving throw.
Because that's when you might die.
Yeah, or you might just be hanging out by your side.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
So, Len's down. As she turns to like run from this vampire. I imagine it like
I fall onto my 30 feet away block. Hopefully.
what I imagine happens is more so it like as you like turn to run, I imagine it like goes to try and claw at you, but like the last second changes its mind, it basically turns to like a fist, punches you in the side of the head, and you just like slam into the wall and just collapse in a heap.
Okay.
So that is done. With that, it is Lewin's turn.
Okay. One attack on one of the box again, and one attack on the side Fergus.
Okay.
14, hit the one in the box.
That'll hit, yeah.
And one beside Fergus. 18.
That'll also hit.
5 damage. I'm going to Unwavering Mark it as disadvantage to attack anyone that's not me.
Okay.
Cool. That's my turn.
Does the creature know that it's got that, like, does it feel compelled to attack you? Or is it completely unaware?
It's disadvantage to attack anyone that's not me, so it
I
definitely is
imagine so.
taunted.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
it's definitely taunted by me. Definitely.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
mechanically that's what it does, but I'm more so thinking thematically what actually happens. Like,
So I imagine I
reason
like.
how to attack you instead of Fergus, you know what I mean?
So I imagine like I start the one in the box is at the box. I turn and I flourish and I just spin and slash the one on its cheek. It's not doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it's sort of like and just lock eyes with it and it's like, come at me.
Okay, that's fine.
Blow him a kiss.
Mwah. Mwah.
Hair flick.
Okay.
Unfazed.
Yeah.
Right. With that,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's do the one in Irina first. It's going to try and actually, it's going to claw attack both Irina and Bree. So on Irina, that will hit. Okay. Okay, she is still just about okay. She is Irina's looking pretty bloodied. As it makes another attack at you, Bree. With that would definitely miss. Yeah, like I imagine it's like more like one big long sweeping attack. It tries to do it both of you. I just to like catch Irina like on the shoulder and then like continues on to like go towards you, but like you might just like deflect it. With that, Lewin, the one that you taunted, takes the bait.
Cool.
And that will hit. Does 11 damage with its claw attack.
Right.
Sorry, with its first claw attack. Second attack. What should I say? 18.
18.
That'll also hit. And oh my god. You did another 11 damage.
Cool.
With that, the one that's grappling you is once more going to try and bite you. I drop my dice. Oh, that's a 5. And the other one will. Hmm. Um, the other one will make 2 claw attacks. Okay, first one will hit. Oh my god, my fucking D4 is rigged. As it does 11 damage.
Down.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking, that's so many 11s, like, fuck.
Yeah, there we go, I don't know.
Yeah,
My D4 is weighted, I swear to God.
yeah. I've not gotten a chance to use that fucking ability
it's fine.
all campaign.
There's only 4 vampires left.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What the fuck is this? Fuck this subclass.
This is
Honestly, fuck this subclass. Jesus Christ, fucking hell. I've
If you
not
wanna
used the
change-
main. I've not used the main ability this entire campaign because everything
What's the ability?
that horse would do nothing. It did nothing. That's not the main ability. Jesus Christ. I get to make a bonus action attack on something, doing an extra D8 damage to the thing that I marked if it deals damage to something else. Everything dies or knocks me unconscious before I get to use it. Every fucking time. The ability's useless! Fuck. Positioning! Fuck you.
I'm inclined to agree.
Not a single fight. Not a single fight. Not a single fight. This entire campaign has that proc. Everything either dies or knocks me unconscious first. Yes, I've made a fucking effort to do so. Cunt. No, you run away every fight. Fuck you. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I was grappled. I was grappled. I don't know.
You're about to get Shawshanked, is what you are.
I was grappled, Nathan. What the fuck's your excuse? Oh fuck off. Sorry, Reese.
Yes.
The two remaining vampires.
No, that they're all the turns are done. As the last vampire was the one just put Loon down. So it's now Irina, who is going to do as all fighters do, and do the same thing. Wow. Better than Loon. Maybe when Loon dies, you should just come back as Irina.
You see this like anybody surviving this combat?
If Len dies,
He is.
please
Oh, I
God,
cannot
I'm
describe. I cannot describe how many messages I've got. Like half an hour.
What? I don't understand.
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Like-
it. We'll continue later.
He knew there was like 5 of them, and he just ran in. He just Leroy Jenkins the shit.
That's what happened with Amelia.
I literally said that
He
to
didn't even know.
Right.
It's the fact he didn't wait for anyone. It doesn't matter. Fergus. I know, right?
Don't worry about it. Just cut this out, Nathan. Mute this bit. No, you don't. You don't refuse to edit at all. You edit your own bits out all the time.
This is so funny. I would say definitely not visible. If he has one, it's going to be in his backpack or something. You can ask him.
What?
Didn't you tip it down your throat, actually?
Yeah. Wait, what? No, I don't. When did I get a health potion? What?
We all got one at the start. I think you've
No.
used it on Fergus, but
That might have been it, because I've not got one in my inventory. I know that damn.
The one immediately to your left that's been set on fire like twice by Len. Right. You may. Okay, that'll hit. 4 damage. 4 damage. That will miss. Is that you? Or can you move? They're everywhere. Okay. With that, Bree, it's your turn.
Yeah, I just try to fucking gut punch the one in front of me again with them all.
Okay.
27. Reroll that one. That's 16 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Is it still up?
It is still up, yes. But looking pretty damn hurt as you, you like it like bends over double, like you hear like the air get like.
I can reroll that too. It's 2. 12 damage.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Imagine you like
28 altogether.
drive the wall to stomach, it bends over double. You just bring them all around and just down on the back of its head. It slams down into the ground and proceeds to not move anymore.
That'll do for now. I'd like to walk over its corpse then and up beside Liam.
Okay. Is that all you can do? Or...
That's my turn. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Oh, okay. With that, Len, a death saving throw, please.
Just left.
I really did die.
I was waiting to see the laptop smash off the wall behind Reese.
Nah, I'm not angry, so it's okay. Nathan, if anything, I would at least like to look to you for what I don't want to become. So, it's no bad blood. It's fine. It's what happens when it's a demon. So what is this?
In the bottom right. That's it.
Slater was so
Okay.
hunky that he never needed this.
So that's one failure.
Oh wow! So I would wait until I do it again. Okay, perfect.
If you get 2 more failures, you're dead.
Like I said, it was nice knowing you all.
Don't be so preemptive.
I'm
Loon.
sure it's gonna be fine.
Then you
Sure
saying that in the curse
gonna
of
be
Strahd,
fine.
and then there's someone like Nathan who has like a folder full of characters just sitting there. You know, it's like, oh, you character.
I find the wall of dead bards. Loon. Oh, 11. Okay, nice.
Mhm.
Why is Bree rolling a 1?
Not like
Knowing my luck, man, the amount of fucking twos I've rolled, might as well. Fucking hell.
Lucky on death saving throw.
I don't know. Does lucky work on death saving throws?
Yeah,
Does it?
it's a saving throw, isn't it?
It doesn't say that it doesn't, but also death saving throws are like their own special thing. So like,
I don't think my paladin ability works in death saving throws. Do they?
I think they do.
you can get bonuses to your death saving throws.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Mm.
I've never heard of anybody getting bonuses to death saving throws.
Yeah. Unless is there like a spell that gives that or something?
Where does this come out of?
Yeah, I've never once heard of this.
We've
It's
played
always
the
been a
system
plot
for like
mechanic.
10 fucking years. I still would have heard about
Level
this.
15, some level that maybe you've never reached before.
I mean, that's possible actually. I've never gotten above level 11.
Yes. Okay.
If
So I guess you get
that's
paladin bonuses if you're within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, we do it actually.
So you get, you get +3 in that, Leon.
Fuck yeah. Nice.
okay. In that
That can
case,
make all the difference. Fuck yeah.
if it's considered a rules is written death, if it's considered a saving throw, I would say your lucky does apply.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna save it for the next two because I only have two left.
Okay. With that, it is now the vampire's turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says it. You're in the hands of fate now, aided only by spells and features that improve your chance of succeeding on a saving throw.
Oh, there you go.
Honestly, never actually read that. I just assumed it was a
I
thing.
just assumed it was always just chance.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
that's fair. That's well, you're fucking half Catholic though. I mean, no shit. You got a fucking few hundred.
so
Everyone's a cousin.
with that, it is the vampire's turn.
Well, here we go.
As it hits their turn, you watch any wounds begin to close, and the one that was previously lying face down begins to get up again. As that, like, the battered skull back its head begins to kind of like piece itself back together a little bit, and like kind of stands to its feet again.
Yeah,
I guess
look at this
find
smile.
out.
Look at his cunt. Look at him. Look at the cunt.
Don't give him what he wants.
Like, look at him. Like he's a funny
You get
man.
inspiration
mean,
for that. That was worse
That
than
was
mine.
not inspiration worthy of a joke. Come on now. I think you know yourself that it wasn't.
I am
You're
expecting a coup de grace though.
Okay, let's see.
Advantage on the attack race if it hits. Two death saves.
I mean, they could coup de grace, or they could attack the
I
dwarf
honestly,
with
I'd be surprised if he didn't take at least one swing.
with the glowing maul in front of them.
Okay,
If they've just seen obliterate one of their friends with holy power.
you then drop to the ground, and Bree, as you approach, the one that was grappling him, like reaches down, grabs him by like the kind of kneels down, grabs him by the back of the neck, and like holds his head up, puts its claws to his throat, and like looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop where you. Oh wait. Stop. Let us go, or this one dies. You see, like as it's like holding his throat, you see like that's like it's like claws are like sinking a little bit in. There's like trickles of blood coming down, like from Loon's throat. I'll tear it out.
She stops.
As the other two either side of you, kind of like one takes like a half step back, and the other one takes another like kind of step back away from you. As like all their eyes are like flicking from like you to like the mall, as they're definitely quite afraid. Because you look pretty like you don't look wounded at all, so like you're a genuine threat.
I've only been hitting. I've only taken wounds from Len, so. Is it? Are we in narrative time, or can I?
Yeah, this is like pseudo narrative time, I'd say. As
You don't want to be making promises you can't keep. I suggest you drop him, and I'd like to cast command.
Okay, what are the parameters of command?
I speak a single word, and if the target can hear and understand me, they must make a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next. The spell takes no effect if the target is undead. Oh, it's undead action.
Take no effect if they're undead. They are undead.
They came up as undead when I divine sensed. Okay, I'll not do that then because that won't do anything. Fuck.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. Yeah.
No. No, there's a glowing mall. It lights up the entire
Oh,
room.
sorry, I forgot about them all. Yeah. There are windows. Yes, they are like shuttered and like curtains over them. You'd you'd have to pull the curtain down and open the shutter. Probably. I would say yeah. You could use if you use your entire turn, you could do that. Yeah. Uh, if that were the case, I would request a sleight of hand to see if you can do it in one turn. Because like you're trying to pull a curtain out of the way as well as like undo a little latch and pull open shutters all with one hand is like gonna take you basically twice as long. Ah, okay. I understand. Okay. Okay.
What about the one behind it? What does it do?
There's one right next to you. But it's very focused on Irina.
Tell your friend to come back to you, and we'll talk.
What'd you say, sorry?
Tell your friend to come back over to you, and we'll talk.
Kinda like look at each other and then the one who was speaking kinda like looks over at like tall elf. Shit. Oh, I can't think of an elf on the top of my head.
Just,
I do want to say Pharaoh.
just scream elf or something.
Ron. Uh,
No death saving throw. You guys think?
Yeah.
yeah, actually.
Meanwhile,
Ella, over here.
I can't actually see the chat right now. This sucks.
He calls the other one, and it's cautiously backs away from Irina and Fergus.
Mhm.
Kind of like comes towards you, Bree, and kind of takes like a as wide a circle as it
I
can.
grab it. I want to grab it.
You grab it.
I want to try to grab its
Okay.
wrist. You go. I drag it down and go. Hey, now we both have prisoners. I suggest you let my friend go. Whereas you'll watch your friend here turn to ash really quick. And I promise
Okay.
I won't even use my hammer.
can you
I'm gonna say no. You can't tell that.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think Bray will be able to tell that.
No, no, oh no! You watch Lewin go, and blood like splatters all over his.
Yeah, it's not. I know it's not going well, but like I don't know how not well it's going. Loon does that sometimes.
That's just the red wine. What was that, Rita?
I said this unconscious person gets more and more unconscious by the minute. And the body
Yeah.
just keeps going limp and limp.
Shut the fuck up!
No, it's not
God,
important.
oh god, that's actually a thing.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, sorry, Pat.
Yeah.
Whoop,
You're
whoop.
the one. Nice.
No, Nathan, just as you see the body sinking more and more into the floor, it just suddenly just doesn't and it pops back up. You know? And it's like, We don't have what is this? We no lividity anymore. It's okay. It's going back up.
Okay.
What do they respond, Reese?
The one that's holding Lewin,
Mhm.
still by the throat, like looks at you, looks at this elf one, turns to the two beside it, and then let's see. Let me just roll something real quick. Oh. Okay. Throws Lewin at you,
Mhm.
full bodied,
Mhm.
and turns and runs. That's fine. As all three are going to run and jump out the windows.
Well, okay.
Can I
Three,
catch
could you
Lewin?
make me? Yeah, can you make me a dex saving throw to like? Are you trying to catch him or like get out of the way of him?
I'm gonna catch him.
Okay.
Amrita has rolled
Give me a strength.
two more death saves.
The second one was an attack, I think.
Uh,
Yeah, because I don't. It doesn't show up on my thing
Yeah.
until after.
I'd say you could catch him.
Mhm.
The other one is going to try and break free of your grasp in the process, though.
Oh, that one's no. Um, sure. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, you rolled a 21 strength to get out of your grip.
Okay.
If you'd like to try and
Strength
contest
athletics.
that.
Hold on. No advantage
So close.
still. No
He like
inspiration or nothing.
he like rips free and also begins like running towards one of the windows.
Okay. Can I catch Loon?
Yeah, you can catch Luna, I'd say.
Okay. As I catch Loon, I lay on hands him for 5,
Okay.
and I want to try to grab the one that's running again.
Okay.
What do you want from me for that?
I think this is a speed thing
Uh-huh.
rather than a strength thing.
Okay.
So maybe just roll initiative versus his initiative or something.
Yeah. All right.
Or just a general kind of like dex.
It's like just a acrobatics deck, or just a dex.
Just a flat dex, I
Flat
think.
deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, terrible.
That's actually better than him. So yeah, you managed to like grab him by the back of the cloak, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Pull him towards me. Grab him by the
Yep.
back of the head. What happens if I apply healing magic to an undead race?
I believe it does damage.
I like to lay on hands
At
this
least,
guy
well,
for as much as it
that's
takes
like
for him to turn to ash.
okay. That's like old rules, I think, right? Like third edition or something.
yeah. There's nothing.
I think
There's
in
literally
5e it doesn't
nothing.
exist.
There's nothing in
But
5e about it, but like it's 100%
yeah, but like
valid. Yeah,
I like the idea that healing magic does damage to undead though. So like fuck it.
that's just
You
cool.
cast like cure wounds on an undead, it's gonna fucking blow them up.
Just
Yeah.
grab him by the back of the skull,
Yeah.
pump laying hands onto him until he just turns to ash.
Okay, that would take 10 lay on hands points.
Perfectly fine.
You do so. He like screams as you like this like the whole image just bursts into like the back of him. You see like the same kind of like arcing like golden lines like throughout his face. It just pops into dust and ash. By the time your vision kind of clears, you what while this is happening, you hear the sound of like wood breaking and glass smashing, and by the time your vision clears, the two windows either side are both smashed open, and the other three are nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
You can certainly try. Okay, do you jump out the window after them? Okay. Yes, because it's a two-story building. So roll me acrobatics. Okay, you manage to land. As you like land down and look, All three have taken off in different directions. You just about see one that way, catch a glimpse of one that way, and see one booking it down the street that way. Just full on sprinting. And you now get the impression that it doesn't matter if vampires are outside in Barovia. Okay, which one? Basically left, forward, or right. Okay. You begin giving chase. Begin shouting vampire. Um, as it begins like ducking and weaving through different streets and alleys. Uh, you manage to like barely keep track of it, as like every time you go around like around a corner, it's the far end of an alley going around a corner. Um, you keep chasing and chasing though. Uh, how long is it?
It's a long
Okay.
time.
Okay. You've chased it for like a couple 100 feet, and eventually you get like go around a corner and find yourself like in an alley where it looks like there's a dead end at the end. You don't see anything. You think you might have lost it. Okay. Well, Tracy, okay. As you like, you're looking around. You're like, um, yeah.
Well, he knows.
As you're like looking around, you're like, damn, lost him. And then you just feel a sudden like downward weight as something just like lands on top of you and begins clawing at you. So the first attack will hit. Second attack will hit. As it begins like just like basically like lands on your shoulders and it just like begins like trying like clawing at your neck and stuff. And you hear a whisper, "Shouldn't have come alone." As does first attack does 10 damage, followed by another 10 damage. And then your turn. And now you get like a good look at this vampire. You see that pretty much all the wounds that were on it are gone. Okay. 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 Let's just see. Okay. Pop invisible. It's like eyes kind of go like it has like a moment of shock, like begins like trying to see you, and you watch it like look around for a second. It kind of like sniffs the air. It's like coward. Before it just like kind of crouches down and like leaps up and manages to like clear itself up onto like almost like 2 stories height onto a roof and just like takes off somewhere. Okay. Meanwhile, while that was happening, Bree, you caught Loon, lay on hands to him, blew up the vampire, and then the other three burst through the windows. Loon, you come to, so you do. It's like lying on the ground.
Walk over and lay on hands at Len as well. She's still alive.
Yep.
Another 5.
Yeah, still alive. Yeah, you're back up as well.
Nice.
I just go, whew. Clear my mind for a second of divine sense.
How much I have 1 HP?
You're on 5. Yeah, you divine sense again.
Or the bones.
What's the range? Like 60 feet, right?
60 feet.
Yeah. Does divine sense? It only picks up like creatures, right? Or is divine sense what also tells you when something is like consecrated and desecrated?
Yes, consecrated and desecrated.
Okay. In that case, I think you would get some sort of like holyish, like consecration-y glow from like a sack on top of a pile of planks in the corner of the room.
Let out a longer sigh. Guidina, you okay? That was the rough one.
She's kind of standing there, like holding her arm. That's like blood's just trickling down. She's like, I'm fine for
I come
the
over
time
here.
being.
Come over here. Give her 5. So she stops
Gladly
bleeding.
takes it.
I thought you were gonna give her a high five.
Yeah, give her a high 5 and lay on hands for 5 at the same
All
time.
backwards.
Right? Hey, their hands are.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Right, let's. Can you carry then out of here? I think we best get back to the inn, to bed.
Yes, of course. And then Arena comes over to you and like kind of takes one of your arms around her shoulder and kind of like helps you up and stuff.
Tuck the bag out of one shoulder and I hoist
Yeah.
Fergus, hoist Loon over the other. And go, come on, Loon, let's get you out of here.
Okay, thank you.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Thanks.
The bones make a very distinct. Well, it sounds like bones rattling in the bag. So yeah, that's it. You can make your way downstairs. As you come back into that big main coffin area room, quickly look around. Looks like Henrik might have taken off. You're not too sure. You don't see him immediately, but
Whatever. He's not the main
yeah.
priority at this point.
So you're heading back to the inn.
The church.
Oh, you're in the church. Sorry. Okay.
Church first.
Yeah.
Church
You
is also probably
head
the
towards the
same.
church. What's that?
Church first. Yes.
Okay.
We
Do
can
have you
rest
come
in
to
the church.
Do we have you come to the church too? Or just
If you really don't want to, you don't have to, but the church is going to be consecrated ground again, and so it's probably safest to rest there if the vampire throws about.
Okay. Okay.
Doesn't do a lot, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, okay. I'll just go and well, when I go to the church, I'll just fall onto a bench because like pretty very tired. I don't know actually. Pretty. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. 5 HP means tired. Like
Pretty banged up, pretty hurt, pretty tired. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I'll just fall on
Yeah,
the bench.
you got stabbed a lot today.
Okay.
You did.
Really takes
Okay.
it out of
So you get back to the church. Fergus, what do you do after your brief encounter? I'd say by the time you get back is when they're like leaving, so you'd see them coming out.
You weren't invisible when you left. Also, you've been stabbed. Aye. Interesting, huh? Suppose it's got something to do with this constant cloud cover.
Yeah. You look up, you don't even know where the sun is right now.
Probably doesn't help. And then it stabbed you. Oh well, at least you're not dead. Not dead. Close shave, but not dead. No, we got 2 of them. What do you mean?
free.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Killed it. Yep.
Okay, yeah, you'll help each other back, and eventually you can see the church inside. Doors are currently just like open. You can make your way inside. Doesn't seem to be anybody in praying or anything, or any was it parishioner, whatever the word is.
Prisoner.
Not
That's the
prison,
word.
not prisoner. Parishioner. Um, but you do see the priest cast out at the front of the altar, seemingly like
Give him
just
a
lighting
wave.
the candles, kind of thing. He like sees you and like then is very concerned as all of you are pretty bloody looking. Um, like approaches and I are you all right? Do we need some assistance?
That would be excellent. However, could see to this small matter first, and I like offer him the bag. I've
He like
found what went missing.
his eyes kind of like widen for a second as like he's slight not quite disbelief, but like definitely like oh my god kind of thing. It's like I don't know what to say.
Perhaps we could
Thank you.
put them back and then see to the friends. It'd be better if this.
Of course, of course. And then he takes the bag and quickly heads over to the behind the altar, pulls back the floorboards that are like hiding the little entry point, and heads down. Presumably places the bones back and then heads back up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, let's get these dressed. Their wounds seem to.
Please allow me to help.
Oh,
And he
I, I, I'm only a little skilled in healing.
as he proceeds to pray and all of you wounded get back 20 HP as this like um, golden light kind of like emanates from the priest's. What's his name? Lucian?
It's not.
Lucius?
Was it?
Lucian. Has a. Oh. I think the child and this priest had like a similar names. One was called Lucian, one was called Lucius.
Lucius.
I
Very
think.
good, Lucius.
Lucius?
Mhm.
Lucius. As this golden light kind of like arcs out from him and like into each of you. So it does healing for 20 HP. Um, he kind of like finishes and he's like, kind of like looks very drained as he does. And like, I'm sorry, that's as much as I can do today. Uh, if any wounds persist tomorrow, I can provide some more. It's the least I can do after you recovered the bones. Thank you again.
It was most instructive. There are more vampire trolls in this town than I had originally expected. We encountered
I've heard trolls
five burying the bones alone. Three of them are still in the roost. They fled. I would
by
be
the morning.
careful.
That's that's not good.
Not
Do you know
at
where they
all.
fled to? Are they still in the town?
It's hard to say. We could not follow them. Fergus here, who's the most limber of us all, attempted to, but was ambushed and forced to retreat. So it's a dangerous thing chasing them. They're probably still about. Can't imagine
God.
they could just run back to their master and face some sort of punishment unless they brought back what they needed. So
Well, hopefully they do flee the town for at least a time.
hopefully that would be for the best.
Oh. Well, the important thing is you all are all right, and the bones are returned, and
Everybody's alive, just about.
this ground is once more safe. at least for the time.
At least, yes, that is the most important. But I think my friends need a drink after that. I'll be honest. So,
Of course.
excuse us. I shall chat to you again later, Father.
As you like finish speaking with him, you like turn around and you all begin making your way out of the church. As you turn around, just outside the church at the doors, you see someone standing. You see a dark-skinned woman in a white dress, hair all tied up very nice and neatly. These like kind of golden blue makeup on her face. She stands there, like her arms are folded. You've ruined my plan. That is very upsetting.
Apologies for that, but some things just have to be done. No hard
She
feelings,
kind of
I
takes
hope.
like she takes a step forward onto like the first step of the church.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of like looking up at it. Takes another step forward. She like reaches a hand towards like the threshold of the church, and he just watches like as it passes the threshold, you watch as like the skin begins to like burn and like sizzle. She pulls her hand back. You watch as like it almost like instantly like heals back again.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. You'll be leaving eventually. And then you watch as she seems to just like glimmer like white and just like fades.
Can I divine sense before she leaves?
That's it, yeah, yeah.
Same traces the vampire I saw at the start.
Yep. It's like undead
Mm-hmm.
vampire.
Undead vampire.
Not a thrall, vampire.
Vampire. Yep. Same one.
Same one.
Just turn to the priest and go, well, good thing we put those boats back before we did anything else.
He's like standing there, just like eyes wide, like what? What was that?
That was
She vanished.
the matron of the thralls, I believe, and she's spoken to us directly. I sense. Well, the church never really believed in them. You should be telling that to your baron friend, but
This is.
she cannot get inside the church. However, that has been proven, so you're safe as long as she's not invited in.
I,
That's how it goes, isn't it?
I think we should tell people, right? We should tell the town, and perhaps we should set a vigil on the bones, and people should stay here. Or I don't know what to do.
Well,
Yes.
do you have anybody you can trust? Anybody you know not betray the church at all?
Um.
Perhaps forming some sort of watch. They're separate from the guards. They have their own job.
Milahov has proven to be a very trustworthy lad. The grave digger. I don't know if you've met him,
I have.
but I haven't seen him for nearly 2 days now.
Hmm, that's good. Do you know where he might have gone? Might be.
I don't. My duties keep me pretty tied to the church. I haven't really had a chance to
Good testimony. Good
inquire.
testimony.
Perhaps Madame Claudia would know.
Hmm.
Of course, yes. Are you asking the Baron? Or you saying, or are you asking the priest? Or are you saying that to like the rest of the party? Jeska could know it as well. Him and Milahov were close.
We'll look for him while we're here. Although we were thinking of checking out the abandoned fortress.
fortress.
Fortress of. Oh, I didn't write it down. God.
Argynvostholt.
Arrogant Vasthold.
Kind of like cock-settled. Argynvostholt. I'm not familiar with that name.
The
Though I don't know much of the lay of the land outside of Valaki, I'm afraid.
the abbot of Kresk informed us that it was once a fortress of paladins and priests. So hopefully that.
You traveled to the abbey of Markovia. You met the abbot.
Oh yes, we did. Yes. Sorry, I forgot to inform you. It's been a busy day.
Of course. How is it? I've always heard good things. Excuse me.
He's a deeply religious man, the abbot. That
That
drives
that
him to
of
have
course. I'm sure that goes without saying.
that drives him to have strong belief in life, healing those perhaps best not. It is more of an asylum now than a church, sadly.
Oh,
Mm.
well, that's.
He still strives to rebuild the church, however, due to some events that happened there, place is not desecrated anymore, at least, but is certainly a long way from being as holy as this church.
I see. Uh, he kind of like turns to Irina, and I'm sorry, my dear, for recommending you go there instead. Of course, you're welcome to continue staying here. Um, she's kind of just like nods. No, it's you, how would you have known?
Hmm. Kresk is interesting. We didn't stay long, but
Yes, it's very. They keep to themselves. The people of Kresk. They don't really care for outsiders or anything else.
it certainly seemed that. So, just to say, we're back.
I, I'm certainly glad.
Mm.
I dread to think what that woman had planned.
Well, yeah, I still don't really want to think about what she does have planned, but yeah, at least we threw somewhat of a spanner in the work.
For the time being, at least.
Mhm.
Please, would you care for some wine? The
I would
shipment
love
from the
some.
Wizards of Wine recently came through, so I got
Oh,
a
we
fresh
know.
supply.
It was us that helped them.
You lot sure are becoming a bit of a beacon in this bleak land.
It's the wine. It does that to you.
Of course, let me get you some. That he like goes off and eventually he returns with like a large tray of like five little oh wait, six goblet like six little cups of wine.
He forgets him.
So he
He
does.
forgets Irina as well. Just like
And
oh fuck.
I was thinking if he'd bring one for himself, and I was like, yeah, of course he definitely would. So yeah, so yeah.
Does this holy wine turn Leon into a paladin?
God.
Unfortunately, it does not. As I might as well end the session with the camera panning back from the group of you all just stand having this like cup of wine, kind of like pans back from the church over the just passes over the town of Valaki. Camera keeps going and going and going. Eventually, the camera just kind of settles behind Castle Ravenloft and dips down a little bit. You just see a figure standing on a balcony, staring towards Valaki in the distance. See a smile on the side of the face before it just cuts to black. One day.
One day you will
One
get
day.
on the fucking balcony.
So yeah, good session, GG.
Yeah.
Excellent.